There's something strangely peaceful about a world made entirely of stone. No forests, no animals, no easy food, just endless gray stretching the horizon. So today, I wanted to see, could I actually survive here for 100 days? Starting with nothing, I'll have to figure out how to find food, build a home, and slowly turn this empty wasteland into something livable. No rush, no chaos, just a quiet journey, one day at a time. So sit back, relax, and let's survive 100 days in a stone wasteland. Okay, we're going to be spending the next 100 days in an extreme stone shore wasteland. So this video is going to be very challenging for me to record. Obviously, a couple of reasons. Number one, food is going to be very challenging for me to get. There is only stone, no dirt, no grass, no mobs. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm probably going to be eating rotten flesh and fish is my guess. Reason number two, there's no grass, meaning there's no trees, meaning I don't have access to any wood early on. And it's going to be very challenging for me to come across. Now, I honestly don't have a plan for this video. I haven't thought this through at all. I just loaded up a world in a stony peaks only. So obviously we got coal, we got copper, we got iron. That's great. I don't have a way to collect it though. I don't have any tools. As you can see, we have nothing in my inventory here, but there is structure spawns. Look at that. There is some wood. Look at that right there. I see some wood. We are in vanilla perfected, so we do have some custom structures as well. But I think first things first, let's head over there, see what we can do, see what we can get, and hopefully there's a lot of wood. I also most certainly would not complain if they would give me some food. Is there any wheat? Oh yeah, look at that. I think I got like the perfect spawn, literally like the perfect spawn here. But yeah, my main priority I think is going to be getting into the nether, because if I'm in the nether, we have access to warped wood and crimson wood, and that's probably going to be my main source of wood over the next 100 days. But honestly, this is going to be one of the most challenging videos I've filmed in a very long time. As you can see, we already lost 1 bar of hunger. Not ideal at all. Okay. Oh dude, this is so good. We got wheat seeds. That's an infinite food source. Look at that. Wait, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna farm all of that. We got an advancement made as well. Yes, please. And then you know what? We're gonna replant it, because this is gonna be an unlimited food source right there. And then I think it's gonna be important. Oh, okay, wait. What do we got in the decorated pot? Okay, you know what? Potion of healing, not bad. We've got wood though, guys. This is actually so exciting. Okay, what's in here? A bow and some arrows. Yes, please. And then anything. Okay, so obviously chests are gonna be kind of rare, so we're gonna be taking the chest as well, because I don't have access to growing wood until I can get in to the nether. So I do want all this, but like obviously first things first, let's grab up the wood. I think the wood's going to be really important. And then there's also some wool right above me as well. So I do think I'm going to just take 3 pieces of red wool. Nothing too crazy, just to be able to get myself a bed early on here. There we go. There's 2. There's the 3rd one. There we go. And then do I want any? Okay, I can always come back to this later if I need. In the meantime, let's look around. Okay, there's got to be maybe a little bit more loot. Oh, look at that. Another piece of wood. Any wood I can get my hands on right now, I'm taking. It is going to be so hard for me to live the next 100 days here. So like anything I can get access to. Okay, I'm guessing there's a chest here actually in this corner. There is. Look at that, dude. Oh my gosh. We got some wheat, a stone shovel, which saves me wood, and a copper axe. That is so good. Wait a minute. This copper axe is actually massive, because I can use this to collect all of that. Let's go up here. Is there anything on top of the tower? I don't think so. No good start there. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We'll just grab all the wood that exists. And then, oh dude, look, it's a cute little baby dog. That's actually so cool. Look at that. I love that. That's amazing. But we're gonna loot this entire thing, like one thing at a time here. Like, okay, let me grab the shovel. Are they hiding anything? Like, what is this about? Why is there dirt all over here? I would feel like there would be some sort of like chest hiding, but I don't see anything there. Does look like this is great. We got some oak logs here. I gotta be very preservant of all of the wood. Is there anything? Yeah, there is. Okay, so gravel my way up here, and then grab out all of these logs in the center of this guy. I do need to make sure I just grab all of that. Okay, we're at 8 oak logs. Not bad at all. What is this thing? I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, is this supposed to be like a little rabbit, or like what's going on? I actually have no idea. Okay, let's just continue on. We can continue looting some stuff. In here, we've got another one of these pots, and there's nothing inside of that, unfortunately. It'd be absolutely awesome if I could find myself a pickaxe just sitting in the chest. I would love that. Okay, where are they hiding another chest at? I feel like there's got to be a chest somewhere inside of this, right? I'm gonna dig all these ones, and then I'll be able to see. I don't see one there. What about up here? Is there any chest hiding? No, nothing up there either. Okay, what about over here in this corner? Nope, nothing there. Okay, that's fine. We continue on. We move forward. More wood. I will take this. My best access to anything early on here is all this wood. I need it. And oh, we got some stripped wood as well. Wait, that's so good. That's equivalent to more logs. Absolutely fantastic stuff there. And then anything down here? Let's go take a look. Okay, you know what? A piece of moss. I do want that. Wait, what? The moss just turned into a dirt block. Unless that's not, oh, it's not moss, it's a grass block. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. Okay, gold and emerald. That is amazing. Actually, I can make a gold pick, but like nothing else really. So I guess that's not really that good. Another shovel, I will take that. And a stone hoe. And dude, this place is huge. Like we got that down there. Oh, dude, this looks awesome. This whole generation here looks really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, if we go up here, just continue to go through everything and loot absolutely everything. More emeralds. If we ever get a wandering trader, hopefully they have a sapling I can buy off of them. Because like I want different wood types at all if that's possible. Okay, bread is so good. I will be taking that bread. That's gonna be my food source. I'm gonna eat my first piece of food in a stone mountain only world. I kind of like am kind of regretting deciding to record this video. It's gonna be very challenging. Definitely gonna be very, very challenging. I think we got to get over there. I think everything up here is looted, right? I think it's important that we go over there and okay, wait, I need to like, okay, coarse dirt is what we're gonna use to build. Honestly, this is my easiest block to access as of right now. And what's gonna be the best way to get up there? Let's see. Can I just jump? I think I could just jump like that. There we go. That's actually not bad at all. And then is there a chest in the corner? I don't see any chests there. That means we could just, okay, you know what? Do I want to use these spruce slabs? Probably not, honestly. Yeah, you know what? Here we go. We got this hay. Let's go ahead. Let's farm up all of this hay. There we go. We got 21 hay bales. Not a bad start at all. And then more wood. Yes, please. I will take all of that. And then we are going to go check out that down there. See if there's any loot down there. But first, what's in here? Anything? Yeah, there is something right here. Got some books and some feathers. I'll take it. We'll take it. And then I think that's going to be everything up here. So let's go ahead and let's jump down. And we go check out whatever is in this cave. And then we're going to have to craft up a bed really, really soon here. But first, is there any loot? Okay, the corners. It's usually the corners underneath the coarse dirt. We have another shovel here. We can check out all that. I don't think there's anything there. What about this like dog thing, dude? Like, I don't know. Nothing in the dog either. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything as far as this place goes, right? I think we got everything. So, a couple things. We're gonna need a crafting table. I only can craft one crafting table. That's 4 wood. Right now, I don't have a lot of wood. That's expensive. Let's throw that guy down. And then this sucks to do, but we are gonna have to craft up a wooden pickaxe right away as well. Very, very painful, but let's go ahead and let's do that. And then let's just craft that into bread, more wheat, and then let's just do a bunch more bread. This is gonna be, oh, I don't want to do all that though, right? Let's just do like half of it, right? Okay, so like half, boom. And the rest of this is gonna go back into some hay bales, a little bit more bread. We can throw that extra piece out. That's okay. And then actually it is nighttime as well. So another 3 plus my 3 redwood. Let's get a red bed. It's dark out. I want you guys to be able to see. So we are just gonna go ahead and sleep the night away. And then let's just grab my bed right away. We can bring that with me. Okay, let's see. We got a wood pick. We're gonna need cobblestone, and I don't want to just waste away the wooden pick because it is expensive. So I think we're gonna spend quite a bit of time here. Grab about as much of this as I can. Like, is there anything I don't need? Anything I can get rid of here? I don't think I'll need the bowl, but there's a wood crafting, so I'm like, maybe I just keep it just in case. But yeah, we're gonna use up the entire wooden pickaxe. You know what? Maybe we want to grab some coal as well. I feel like grabbing coal is a good idea. So let's go ahead and let's farm up all of this. I think I'm gonna just do the 1 vein of coal because I am very limited on durability for tools, and then the rest of the wooden pick is going to be used for mining up some cobblestone. There we go. Now that we got all that collected, let's go ahead. I think we're gonna do another one. So we do have another 2 sticks here. Let's use these. We can use some of the stone for the stone pick. And there we go. And then if we grab this, what do we want to do? I think we want to go find myself a little bit of iron. We've got some coal. We've got some stone. I don't need copper. Copper's useless. I do need some iron. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab all this. And then I think what Y level are we at? We are Y64. I believe I could just go up to like the top of one of these mountains nearby. I'm pretty sure I could get some iron that way. Let's go ahead and let's climb up here. And then where did I spawn? I want to find like the tallest mountain that I can ideally. And I want to utilize it for iron because early iron is going to be so good. And I'll be able to get some diamond, get myself an obsidian for a nether portal. I don't know why I just said that so weirdly, but you know what? That commentary, it was peak. It was about as good as it could be. There's a lot of coal up here. Is there any iron chilling up here in the top of the mountain? I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. Look at that. This is exactly what we were looking for. for? Just some nice iron. Have I got my hands on like, oh, there's a cave there. That's kind of scary. Okay, you know what? I guess we're in here. That's fine. There's more iron. It led me to the promised land. That's good. And we could just get on out of there. And then, oh, dude, wait. Look at that. That's so good. Oh my gosh. I actually might be the luckiest Minecraft YouTuber alive right now. I don't know. Oh, dude. Okay. If that is like, if there's obsidian in that, and then all I need is like lava, and then we've got myself access to the nether, and that's unlimited access to wood. That would be, okay, wait, please. Okay, there is some obsidian there. Please, chest, obsidian. Ah, dude, that's rough. Okay, flint and steel is good. We're gonna take that. And then lodestone, no. Okay, the gear I do want. So I'm gonna take all this, all of it. Okay, the curse of binding, maybe not that. And let's go ahead and let's throw that on. There we go. We're a little bit protected from enemy mobs now. And then gold apple, I think I want as well. And the feathers. And then I gotta remember, because we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there one? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got at least 7 pieces of obsidian, which is already a fantastic place to be at. We only need 10. We need 3 more obsidian. So actually, can I like leave these coordinates? And there we go. I saved the coordinates, so I'm always able to come back here, and then eventually I will get in the nether. That is my #1 goal as of right now. I want to access the nether. I suppose in the meantime, what we should do is I should just keep exploring, getting more iron. Iron is #1 priority because we need iron for like a bucket. We need iron for iron gear, but then also if I could find more wood. So we're also searching for some more structures. And you know what? Speaking of which, that is lava right there. Actually, I have an idea. So with that lava, let's see, what can I do? We're going to get the crafting table down. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get a furnace. Oh, no, come on. Get a furnace crafted up. Place that down. And let's just get my iron cooking up right away, right? Because I want at least 3 iron. Gives me enough for an iron bucket. And then we can go grab that lava bucket. I think that's going to be really important. What else do I want to do while I wait? I don't know. Not like I can go farm mobs or farm wood or farm trees or anything like that while I'm waiting. I just got to wait. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. We're going to wait here until this finishes cooking up. And then, okay, we only need 1 more actually. That's not bad. Part of the problem though is my inventory is just so full right now. It's insane. Let's go ahead and let's craft up a bucket and let's go find that lava while that cooks up because I think that's a good idea. Just do a little jump right there. And then where is the lava? It's right down there. Okay, I can do this without dying, hopefully. Okay, I just dropped down. Oh my gosh. And we grab that. There we go. Hot stuff. Goated achievement name right there. And then we just got to get back up here. I'm going to try to parkour as much as I can, but I will have to use some dirt. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, wait. We can do one there. And I'm literally the parkour goat. Literally the greatest of all time. And then, yeah, I guess it's just a matter of me waiting until this cooks up. And yeah, it's going to be a while. We got 5 pieces out of 9 left. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. And now that this is done cooking, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that and we're going to grab my resources. We definitely need all this. Okay, we don't need the gunpowder. We can get rid of that. I don't need 1 wheat. I can get rid of that. And then, yeah, what we're going to do, I think I'm going to go on an adventure. We're looking for 2 main things, like I said. #1, I need a some diamonds so I can mine some obsidian and get myself the nether portal. So honestly, maybe do I just want to go mine? Well, let's go check out that mountain first. I think that's a good idea. I think let's go see what's going on with the mountain. Why is there sand? You know what? I feel like sand is going to be a finite resource. I think it's important that we grab. Okay, do I need flint? I don't need 1 dirt. Let's get rid of the 1 dirt. We'll take that because I think it's going to be really, really rare, especially if we want windows in the future. I think getting the sand now is going to be a really, really good idea. But yeah, current plan. Let's go check out the top of these mountains. Maybe grab a little bit more iron, and then we're gonna head underground, hopefully find myself some diamonds really quickly, get myself a diamond pickaxe, get in the nether, get some unlimited access to wood, and then we can start building up an actual base. At least I think that is my current plan or plan of action that I want to go about. But yeah, okay, there is some iron up here, so we are just gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab up a little bit of this iron here. And then see, here's my problem. My inventory's full. Okay, I don't need the bow. Let's get rid of the bow. It's gonna be a problem because until, I mean, I guess I could put the chest down and we get a temporary base going. I do have 2 chests right now. But yeah, let's just 1 thing at a time. We do still have my bed. Good. I was gonna cry if I didn't. Let's grab up, I don't know, like a stack of iron if it's up here. Any iron that's up here, I'm gonna grab it. If I could get myself a stack of raw iron, I'll be feeling pretty good about that. And then we could go honestly just head underground and get to work looking for some diamond, because diamonds are gonna be like the most important thing. I need to get a portal, and honestly, I'm not talented enough to make a portal like with the speedrunning technique. I don't know how people do that. That is some insane tech, and I'm not quite there in my Minecraft journey, you know? Is there any more iron up here? There is. I will take all of this. I'm just gonna keep going collecting this iron until we get a stack, because like I don't want to waste more inventory space by getting 2 stacks, and a stack will be like perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and collect up a stack. Hopefully, it honestly probably won't take me that long, I'm guessing, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Sort of just keep on going until we end up actually getting it, I guess. Here we go. That's almost half a stack already. Making some good progress. Maybe I want to grab up some of this coal as well. I don't know, because like I don't want to break my pick because I am very limited on wood. Like I said, that's going to be a problem, especially because I'm going to have to go strip mine in order to be able to find the diamond. Maybe we'll just grab, I know, this one vein of coal will probably be good. And then I can actually focus on getting the iron like I said I wanted to do. And we can worry about getting in the nether. So yeah, no more coal. Just going to be grabbing iron from now on. There's some right over here. Don't mind me. Please be a vein of 8. It is. Look at that, dude. That's absolutely beautiful. Love coming across veins of 8 iron. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but that right there is a tree. I think it's custom. Oh, dude, we also got a level. Dude, this is so good. This is actually so good. A tree either means there's a lush cave, or option number 2, I think it's part of the generation, because look, there's that building around it. That's going to be so good, though. I'm actually going to have access to so much wood now. I didn't even know that was a thing in Vanilla Perfected, but that is amazing. And then also lava lake, which is going to be really good as well, because I can use that for obsidian. But okay, we got 64 iron. Let's go ahead. What is that? Oh, it's just water. Okay, let's go ahead down here. I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna build a temporary base by this tree. That way I have a little bit of inventory space, because right now I have no inventory space. It's kind of a problem. Looks like there is some loot here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get my temporary base going. We're gonna go double chest right there. And then any random garbage, let's go ahead and let's throw on into here. We're gonna do our furnace. We're gonna do our crafting table. Let's get all my iron cooking up right there as well. And then any wood that we have. That's all of our wood. Here's all of our wood resources. And then yeah, we'll just throw any of this extra random junk up there. We got the bread. We're gonna keep extra blocks. The cobblestone, do I want to keep? I think I do, right? Decorative pot. Okay, bed, throw that down there. And then look at this absolute beauty. Okay, what we're gonna do, come on, auto tree chopper. No, my auto tree chopper doesn't work. We're gonna have to manually chop this one down like an old caveman or something. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to work chopping down this giant oak tree. I had no idea this was a thing, dude. This is a generational find right here. I had no idea this would even spawn, and like finding this is actually insane. But yeah, let's just go ahead and let's collect the whole thing right away, right? We're gonna need all of it. Oh, this is so good, because this will hold me over till we get to the nether. Then I won't have to be like reservant. I can actually just like go ahead and go crazy with the crafting already. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Okay, is there any other leaves? I don't see any leaves hiding in the tree. My axe did break though, which is kind of unfortunate. We do have 40 extra though, so I think let's go down. Let's grab all these oak logs here, craft up some sticks, and we're gonna craft up an iron axe right away, and let's do an iron pickaxe right away as well. And then we can go back up to the top and we can work on chopping this guy down very slowly, or not slowly. I mean, we got an iron axe. That's pretty good. That's actually relatively fast. We're gonna just chop the whole thing down though. I don't know why some of that's still floating. There's no logs left inside of it. Well, look at that. Basically a stack, dude, a stack of oak logs. And then wait, is there? I mean, that's rooted dirt. I thought there would maybe be a cave under there, but it doesn't look like it. Now, I guess we just wait for that to cook. We'll wait for that to cook, though. What is in this? It's like gunpowder. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. No point in letting it despawn, right? What if we ever get the elytra? And more gunpowder. Nothing good there, honestly. Nothing too valuable. We could just dump all that up there. No point in keeping that. And I guess we got one more thing right here. Another potion of healing. I'll keep it with me in case I end up taking damage, but I'm not too worried about that, honestly. And we got some iron cooked up. Let's go ahead and craft up some pants, craft up some boots, do a chest plate right away as well, and a helmet. And then we can take this off and we can put on the iron gear. And we got some extra golden gear that can just chill out in the chest there. And you know what? I think I got enough iron now. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of that stone pick. I do want to get myself a sword though. So let's see. Craft up some sticks and let's craft up an iron sword just like that. And it's just a matter of me waiting for my iron to cook up. So I guess I'm just going to wait around. Maybe I'll go mine up. Do I want to mine coal? Do I need more coal? I don't know. Or do I go look around for some iron? Maybe I do that. But yeah, I'll just see you guys once, you know, that's done cooking up and we can go underground and get ready to like go mine and get some diamonds and stuff. Okay, one thing I do want to do, I want to put this water or lava bucket down, and we're gonna go grab myself a water bucket just before we go underground. Ooh, look at that cave and another portal, dude. That's insane. Did not know that was there, but that is some nice luck. I'm gonna use that to go down mining, I think. There's also a calcite vein up there, which is really good to know as well. Probably will end up using calcite to build with in the future. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab some of this, and we're gonna craft up a shears, because all of this is gonna be really good for building a base later, and I'm not gonna have access to it any other way. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just had the thought. I don't need to go to the nether, do I? I was gonna grab all of this as leaves, but if we break this all manually, pretty sure I can just grab myself some oak saplings out of this, right? Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, dude. This is actually the best find of like 2027. Like, this is genuinely insane. Oh, that was kind of scary. Okay, it's fine. I just gotta remember not to fall through the hole. Hopefully it doesn't end up doing that again, honestly. Okay, we go out this way. We go up this way. Okay, now I gotta stay crouched. Don't fall through any holes or anything like that. Keep collecting. Please give me some more oak saplings. I'm begging you. I'm absolutely begging you. I can keep my hand. There we go. There's another one. Dude, this is actually so good. The amount of value I'm going to get out of this tree now. I didn't even think of this till I got up here. I was like, well, I'll just grab the leaves because they're nice decoration. But this will let me grow unlimited saplings. Oh my gosh. This is actually mad. Yeah, I guess I'm going to just keep going and we can just collect up all of these oak leaves, dude. How many saplings are we going to get? Hopefully like 20. I don't know. We're going to farm it all. Hopefully we get like 20 saplings though. Okay, we got 14 saplings. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go run around into these like open areas where we got these random dirt patches now. We can just plant in a couple of these guys all over the place. That way we start getting some wood to grow. I think I'm still going to end up going to the nether though, because I do want access to warped wood, obviously. And it's going to be my best way, actually the only way I can get access to it. But yeah, we're just going to walk around, sort of add in a piece of coarse dirt, and then add on a nice little oak sapling on top of all those. Get some of these trees growing around the area. And then what do we got? We got 2 more. Let's do one there. We can do one final one right there. There we go. Just like that, we've got some trees growing and ready to go. And I'm sure my iron is also done smelting, which it is. Let's go ahead and let's grab that. And we can go ahead and just craft up 2 iron pickaxes. And then I think we're ready to go underground. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll just leave the iron here. I don't need that. I don't need the sticks. I've got a stack of oak logs. I think we'll be good. And we'll leave the shears as well. Let's leave the coarse dirt too, right? Well, you just use the cobblestone. And then that's going to be my inventory for going underground. I think we are ready to go, right? Pretty sure we'll just go over here to this cave and we can head down where I saw that cave earlier. I do have coordinates saved at the base as well. So yeah, we're ready to go. I can just real quick jump on in here, take the waterfall down. Oh no, one thing I forgot. I do want some torches. Otherwise you guys are not going to be able to see a thing. Let's go see. Okay, actually, should we just grab some coal here? I feel like I don't want to use the coal that's in my furnaces. So I think I'm actually just going to grab up a little bit of coal while we're up here. We got this nice, beautiful vein of coal just chilling on the surface. We might as well put it to use. Let's just grab all of it. If I get like, I don't know, honestly, 12 pieces probably enough. We got 13. Here's number 14. There we go. Not quite a stack. Actually, I could just make a stack right away. Let's just grab an extra 2 more. Where'd the one go? Right there. There we go. And then we'll be able to get a stack. And look at that. We already got an oak tree that's grown in as well, which is just amazing. Be able to get myself some wood really, really quickly. But first things first, we're going to need some more sticks. Let's craft up some of those. And we can craft up some torches right away as well. And we'll leave all this stuff here. And then this time I actually am ready to go underground. We can go explore, go find some diamonds, and hopefully, honestly, once I find 3 diamonds, I'll probably come back up. We can just see what's going to be up here in this area. But okay, there's some stuff here. So first of all, the chest, obsidian, yes, please. I will take that. And then I don't really need anything else in here. Maybe the flint and steel, I guess. And let's go ahead and let's put my torches in my offhand. Okay, there's monsters everywhere here. And we just got to find a way to get down deeper into the cave. Does this go anywhere? I'm not sure if this cave actually goes deeper. Okay, it does. Oh, it goes all the way down to deep side. That's so good. Okay, you know what? Water. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, I could have died. I literally almost died. I almost died. And then if we go down, I do need this back. So we're just going to grab the water bucket back right away. Hopefully we find diamonds really quickly. All I need is 1 vein, bro. 1 vein of 3 will be good. We are down in deep side level already. Absolute fantastic start. I do want to grab the iron while we're down here. I mean, I guess I can get iron really easily on the surface. So maybe grabbing iron isn't necessary because I can just get it so quickly up on the surface. So honestly, yeah, I'm gonna ignore any iron that I see from now on. And we're just going to go and search for diamond, which I do not see any of right now. This whole cave, no diamonds? Really? Come on, there's got to be something, right? Nothing there. Okay, leave me alone. There we go. There's 1 diamond at least. Please be a vein of 3. This is a vein of 3. That's literally all I need. Okay, if we break that, come on, more than 1. Okay, 1 diamond. Please be some more. Oh, dude, it looks like it's just gonna be 1. That's kind of rough. Okay, that's fine. That at least gives me a start. We just need 2 more diamonds now is all. And then we're off to the races. And I guess we could just keep going deeper into the cave here. I feel good about this. I feel like we totally could find some diamonds down here like that. That's awesome. Hopefully this one, at least a vein of 2, enough for a diamond pickaxe is like what we're really, really going for here. So please, oh, look at that. It is 2 at least. That's awesome, dude. That is enough diamonds to be able to get myself a diamond pick, which feels amazing. I love that. We got 3 diamond. Okay. While we're down here, I know I said I was just going to grab 3, but I kind of want to explore a little bit and see if I can actually get some more. And look at that. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. There's literally diamonds everywhere down here. So we are just going to go around and we're going to collect these because I can't say no, right? I'm just human. I'm just a guy. I cannot say no to free diamonds on the floor. How am I supposed to? Okay, you know what? First of all, we got to take out all these mobs. Luckily for me, I do have iron gear, so we should be fine. The only thing that could really like worry me right now is like a creeper, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, iron. Oh, potato. Wait, that's so good. Potato means I can start another farm, which is absolutely awesome. But let's grab all these diamonds. So here there's 2. Is there any more hiding under? Oh my gosh, bro. That almost killed me. Okay, it did not blow up my diamond. Oh my gosh. Let me eat the golden apple. That was almost really, really bad, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's grab up these diamonds here, and it just keeps going. It literally just keeps going. Yes, please. You know me. I'm not going to say no to some free diamonds that they're offering, you know? I will be taking all... Oh, dude, there's so many. This is going to be so good because we'll be able to get just full sets of diamond tools, and I'm just absolutely looking forward to that for sure. Especially after the last video. I think I got a total of 3 diamonds in the entire last video. I think I made a diamond pickaxe at the end of the video. It was kind of rough using iron tools for the entire duration of that last 100 days. And it's great because the diamonds literally just keep on going. Unfortunately, they are just cave diamonds, so it's usually just like 1 or 2 diamonds per vein, but like, I mean, that's better than nothing, right? Like, I will still take all these. Oh, this is a nice vein. There's a vein of, was that 4 or was that 5? I think that was a vein of 5 diamonds right there. Guy cannot complain about that. Oh, maybe we might collect some tuff as well. I feel like tuff is valuable. I might come back down for some of that later for my base. I don't know what I'm gonna do my base out of quite yet. Okay. I don't know where I came from. I think we'll go this way. I'm a little lost now. I'm not gonna lie. I get very lost when I'm caving around like this. I don't know which direction I came from or which direction. Yeah, I think it was over here, right? Pretty sure I missed a bunch of diamonds out here as well. Oh my goodness. Hello. I do not really like or appreciate the invite. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to build up to get those diamonds. So I'm gonna have to take these guys out. Otherwise, they're just gonna hit me off of my build. And there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Literally like 27 skeletons just chilling here. Oh yeah, you guys fight. Let me eat up my bread in peace. Thank you. I should have brought with the extra hay bales, dude. I did not think that through at all because I'm totally gonna run out of bread down here as well. All right, let me figure out where is the diamonds at. Okay, there is some right above me, so we'll actually just build up right here probably. We eat a piece of bread as well because I don't want to die, and we can just keep on going. And then yeah, it's right up here. I can just go up a couple more blocks and we go ahead and we can grab these diamonds. Looks like 4 of them. Is that it? Is it just 4? No, there's 5. There we go. 5. That's 21 diamonds in total. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all if I do say so myself. All right, where next? Do I just break what I used to get up here? I think so. We just go right back down where we came up. Oh, there's a diamond right there as well. I am an absolute diamond goblin when it comes down to it. Hello, creeper. Hello. Why are there so many of you? Oh my goodness. There's literally, oh, there's 3. There's literally 4 creepers on me right now. Okay, wait. Blow up, please. There's one of you. Blow the other one up. Of course, they're not going to do that because there we go. That would be too hard. Too challenging, right? Here's the bad part about these giant caves, dude. There are just so many monster spawns. Like, there's another 4 creepers right there. Leave me alone. Let me just, you know, mine my diamonds up in peace. I would appreciate that. Okay, 1 more. Oh, 2 more. Come on. That is 26 diamonds in total. Not too bad at all. Okay, wait. You die. We'll go for this one over here. I'm gonna avoid those creepers over there. Don't want to deal with them if I do not have to. And yeah, they left me alone. Awesome. I can just grab my diamond in peace. Is there any more hiding? I don't think so. I think we're clear there. Awesome. I do think this is going to be kind of a pain to get, but okay, Mr. Creeper, leave me alone. 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 I'm just going to go up. Hopefully I don't get shot down by a skeleton or anything like that. We can just build all the way up to the top. Yeah, there is a diamond up here. Good. I was gonna rage if there wasn't. We just build over here. I'm gonna build a platform so that way I can actually grab it. It does look like it is just 1 though. All of that work for 1 diamond. Was that worth it? I don't know. I honestly probably not realistically, but you know, I do it for the love of the game, not the I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. What am I saying? Who knows? I kind of go insane while filming these videos sometimes. And then is there anything else for me to go grab? I'm gonna walk this way. I don't see any more diamonds, but you never know. We're gonna go look over here, I guess. See if I see any by actually going exploring around a little bit. But I think if not, I think we might head back up to the surface just because I don't see there is that one, but I'm lazy and I don't want to go get that one. Way up on the roof, I'll have to build up again. So I think I'm gonna call it good. We got 28 diamonds in total. I feel like that's a pretty good area to call it. It'll take me a while to get back up to the surface as well, and then we can go to the nether and get myself some warped wood, because I really want warped wood to build my house out of, or at least build parts of my house out of. So yeah, I will see you guys back back up at the surface. Hopefully my trees are done growing at that point too. And it doesn't look like any of our trees really did grow while we were underground. So apparently we weren't down there for that long. What do we all got though? Let's see. We got a bunch of stuff here. We can go ahead and we can cook up our iron. And then honestly, I think something I want to do is I want to get this potato growing so we can at least expand this. So let's go ahead and let's put a water block right there. And we can hoe and we can add a little potato. And you know what? Let's just hoe this entire thing right away because wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's as far as we can go because then we can get that growing and get our farms expanding. And then I think you guys know what time it is. It is time we go to the nether. I want to get some of that warped wood. I want to get my hands on it. I think it'll be great. Let's grab a bucket of water. And dude, I absolutely love these mountains as well. They're just so very nice in my opinion. And what are we going to do? Okay, I have way too many iron picks. Why did I craft so many iron picks? Okay, we're going to go ahead and we can dump any extra junk that I'm not going to use into here. We could turn all these hay bales into wheat and then we can craft up some more bread. More bread. There we go. 59 pieces of bread. That should be good there. And we can go ahead and craft myself up a diamond pickaxe. There we go. I think a diamond axe right away as well, right? We got the materials for it. We might as well. And then any of these extra tools, I'm just going to throw into here for now. I don't need them. And then should I just do all diamond tools right away? I think I should, right? Let's craft up some more of these and get myself a diamond. No, that is not a diamond. That is a wood. We can get myself a diamond shovel and let's just do a diamond sword right away as well, like that. And then all of these extra stuff, all these extra tools are just going to go in here. We got a full set of diamond tools. And now if I remember correctly, I believe right over this hill, there was a lava lake somewhere that we can go ahead and we could turn into obsidian and get myself what I need for the nether portal. I see the light right there. Right there's my little lava lake. And we got my water bucket here. We're just going to go ahead and do that. And then, okay, is there any lava underneath this? Let's see. If we break this one right here, we'll be able to know for sure if there is any lava underneath it. It'll just take me about 35 years to actually be able to break it. And there's not. Awesome. So let's go ahead and let's collect up 10 pieces of obsidian because that's what we need to be able to make a nether portal. Might do 14 right away though, because it's an extra 4 for an enchanting table as well. There we go. Now we've got 15 obsidian collected and a lot more of our trees are growing. But what I want to do, we want to go ahead and we want to build this nether portal. So we're going to grab our obsidian here. I think we'll just mine on into like the wall right here, for example, and we could just do right here. So 1, 2, and we can just build up a nice little nether portal along the wall over here. And then it's going to be another 1, 2, 3 up the side here. We can go ahead and we can light that. And there we go. We got myself a nice little nether portal. Let's just jump on in. I don't think I need anything out of my inventory. And what kind of spawn do we have? Okay, the spawn isn't great. We got another wasteland. Over there it looks like basalt, which is good because I do want some blackstone. I think before anything, I should save the coordinates. So let me go ahead and we'll do that. I'm going to write down the coordinates. Oh, there's a crimson forest there as well. Now that we got the coordinates saved to the nether portal, okay, I think first things first, I am going to grab a little bit of this just because I think it'll be good for me to be able to expand and use some different blocks. So while we're here, let's go ahead and we'll grab a little bit of this crimson. Oh my gosh, that is a hoglin. Okay, well, let's grab some of these mushrooms. I'll just be on my way. I just want mushrooms and you know what? Okay, I should probably fight. Oh, there's three. There's three. Okay, wait. Let's go over here and then break. Are you really not gonna come over, sir? Okay, wait. What if I jump over? Come here. Come on. There we go. Now come on. Come right off the edge. Oh, brother, I messed up. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully I can just take this guy out the old-fashioned way with a sword. Awesome. Actually, that's gonna be a great source of food. If I farm these guys, wonder if there's a way I could set up a proper farm that farms them. Let's go ahead and let's do yeah, like that. And then okay, wait, come here. Come on, buddy. Come to the edge. What are you doing? All right, he does not want to come to the edge. Bro, I just want to get some crimson wood. Is it that much to ask for? Okay, come here. Come on. What are you doing? He's just... Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I will just go ahead, collect up some of this crimson wood. We're going to use the auto tree chopper, grab up a decent amount. Oh, hello, guys. Hello. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I can just run, and then we can go boom. Now, please keep coming. Come across. Come on. Are you dumb? No, they're not dumb. Okay, you know what? We got 22 crimson stems. We'll call that good. The main thing I am here for, though, like I said, I want warped wood because I want to build out of warped wood and diorite. I think it's a great build palette. What do I want to do? Maybe we'll go head over there first. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm going to need some blocks. So let's grab myself some netherrack here. We're going to need a decent bit. I don't know, maybe like a stack of netherrack we'll grab. And then we can go over and we can grab up or go to the basalt biome. I want some blackstone and you get that in the basalt biome. And I want some warped wood. That are the two things that I'm basically here for in the nether. So yeah, let me grab grab. We basically got a stack. I think we'll call it good here pretty soon. Here we go. That's 63, 64. Awesome. Now let's go. If we go down this way, make sure I don't die to like fall damage or anything dumb like that. And we're gonna go head over and find that basalt biome now. Also did here. Yeah, get away from me, buddy. Get away. I don't want to deal with you. I do not want to deal with you. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. I'll go right through here. Leave me alone. Thank you. We'll just keep on mining this way, I guess. I don't know. If we gotta go up a little bit as well. I'm gonna end up breaking my pickaxe on netherrack, which is not great. We're basically already almost over to the basalt delta. Let's just do a jump over like that. Eat up a little bit of bread here. I don't want the basalt. I do just want some blackstone. There is some blackstone up there, which is good. You know what? I think I'll just go straight for that, right? We use the netherrack. We're gonna build myself a nice little stair. Okay, I gotta be careful. Nothing push me in. If a hoglin comes behind me with a crossbow, bro, I'm gonna freak out. I do not want that. We'll just kind of build around this ledge like that, and we'll build it up like that. I don't want to fall off or anything like that. Okay, I do gotta be careful here. Let's just build a nice wide bridge. Something that I know I won't go falling off of. There we go. And then, I don't know, we want like 2, 3, maybe 4 stacks of blackstone. We can just start going crazy collecting some of this. Hopefully we don't run into too much lava that's going to be problematic or anything like that. There we go. We've got myself 4 stacks of blackstone. I think I'm going to call that good for now. I know where the blackstone is if I do ever decide that I need to come back, so I can come get it if I need to. Now, all I need now is some warped wood. I want some warped wood to be able to build like the roofs and trim for a house that I want to build out of diorite and calcite, because the white and the blue and the blackstone go really, really well together. So I need to find, ooh, what is that? That's actually, what is going on over there? I don't know, but that is a custom generated structure. But yeah, we're going to need to go ahead, go try to find myself a warped forest. I think it's one of the rare biomes in the nether, if I'm not mistaken. So that does make my life a little bit more challenging, but hopefully we're able to come across one relatively quickly. I don't want to be searching forever. Okay, wait, this is kind of scary. I'm going to have to do like, let's eat up my bread. We'll eat 2 pieces, and then we're going to have to just like jump down there. There we go. That wasn't that much damage. Not too bad at all, if I do say so myself. And we're going to go up here. Let's see where. Oh, this is where I came in from. I thought that I came in from like over there. Okay, I guess we're not going to go this way. Guess we go back down over here, and let's just head this direction maybe, and hopefully we're able to find a warped wood forest. I don't know. I really hope I find one. I never have luck finding warped forest though, in all honesty. It's usually one of those things that I end up looking for a while, and I don't have luck with. But I mean, I might as well grab up some of this stuff just because it's nice decoration block. I can make a nice little garden out of it or whatnot. And that is a hoglin. Get away. Get away. I just gotta run. I just gotta run. I don't want to die. I don't want to fight that guy either. Are you? Yep, he is following me. He is following me. Up, 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 up. Oh my gosh. That could have ended a lot worse than it did. Thank goodness that we can just run. We can grab up more of this, grab up more of this, and keep going. There's a soul sand valley over there. Maybe I want to go check that out. I give myself some bone blocks at least, which honestly would be super useful. You can't go wrong with some bone blocks, right? I feel like that's definitely a true statement. So yeah, let's go head over there, I suppose. And honestly, we can just go ahead and grab up all this bone block. Why is there a skeleton here? Leave me alone, sir. I just want bone block. It's not that deep. Yeah, I want a bunch of this because I can use this to grow like trees, obviously will be a good one. And then like some farms as well. My potatoes, and I want to start a wheat farm as well. I do think grabbing this is going to be important. I think there was more. Yeah, there's more right down here. We can just sort of build across like that. I also do see that happy gas there. I might grab that guy too. I've never actually used the happy gas in my life. I feel like I should. I actually don't know how you use them. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's grab up these bone blocks right away as well. And then where do I want to go? Okay, there's more there. Do I see a warp forest? I do see another fortress. I'm not too interested in another fortress though. Okay. Yeah, like none of this is going to be easy to go to. That's the problem. Especially with the soul sand, dude. You go so slow. I don't know if this is a good idea, but if we head up here, we could go through the wall. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't have a plan. I just want warped wood. Why is it always so hard to find warped wood? I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll dig into this wall and hope for the best. Hopefully we end up finding some warped wood relatively soon. And I've still had no luck, but I did find myself another crimson forest here. That's not really too useful, but I will take this stuff. I love these blocks for decoration, so I'm going to take them. And we can just keep on going and hopefully, come on, please. I just want a, whoa, my goodness, that was bad. Oh, and we're dead. Okay, that's cool. Wow. I feel like all of these videos over the last, oh my gosh, bro, that's actually so annoying. Every one of these videos that I've filmed the last like 4 videos I've died in, so that's cool. Okay, I think I got all my loot back. I think we're good. Back to looking for a warped forest. Hopefully I don't die to another pig again. That was not a very fun experience for me, but that's just how she goes. At least I wasn't in hardcore mode. That right there, guys, oh my gosh, that right there is why I don't play hardcore mode. I literally die in like every single video. I don't know what to do about it. But yeah, let's just get back to it. We're gonna go look for a warped forest yet again. Okay, that is what we're looking for. We finally have been able to find myself some warped wood, a warped wood hardwood forest. I just got to be able to get up there now. Okay, please, no hoglins. I'm begging. We're just going to go for it. We're going to build up, hopefully get up there, get myself a bunch of warped wood, get myself some of the mushrooms so I can grow some in the overworld as well. And then hopefully we can head back into the overworld and get started building. Okay, so let's go ahead and we build over here across this giant space. Okay, and then let's just jump for it. Perfect. We can just go crazy. I'm going to grab as much of this as I can. This one doesn't have an actual top, so I can't use out a tree shop there. And we also want some of these mushrooms right away as well. We are just going to go ahead and grab these. But yeah, I want a boatload of this wood so I don't have to come grab it again because it's honestly really, really annoying to do. My inventory is also a mess right now. Let me go ahead and get rid of some of that junk. That way I actually have some space and we can just keep going crazy. Grab up as much of this blue stuff as we need. And then, yeah, we can get building a base. I think it'll look amazing pairing this with like some diorite and some calcite. I think like decoration wise, it'll just be perfect. Or like exactly like what I'm thinking it's going to look like. I haven't done this in a while though. I think it's a very pretty block palette. Let's get rid of some of those because I don't need all those. I think it's more important that we grab the wood because the wood is really what we're here for. And dude, I love the look of these warp stems as well. They look really cool. Like, wait, let me just place one down. Like how they have like the glowing and it's like animated. I love it. I mean, obviously they look like they're cool blocks, but they're hard to actually decorate and make look good. Because like, what do you use a block that looks like this in? I don't know. I think I can get rid of some netherrack as well. We don't really need all of that netherrack. And then I want these mushrooms because with the mushrooms, I can grow these in the overworld, which is what I'm really looking forward to. How much of these do I want though? I'm thinking like at least 3 stacks of warp stems, maybe even 4 would be a good idea. We're also getting some of these shroom lights as well, which is great because those are a good block to light stuff up with. Great for putting into like farms or whatever else we might need. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of these. I'm going to just go ahead and we'll break that into half because then I can actually pick up some more of the warp stems as well. There we go. We've got, let's see, 4 stacks of warp stems. I think we're going to call that good. We can head back to the nether portal and go back to the overworld now. Hopefully this time we don't end up dying because if I die now, it'll be very hard for me to find my loot. I'm a long ways from home. Oh my gosh. I jumped from up there. This is going to be a nightmare, dude. Might be using some warp stem blocks to be able to build my way out of here as well. But yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys back over in the overworld. Okay, we are back. It is dark out though, so let's go ahead and sleep, dude. I don't know, Minecraft with the shaders at night. I don't know if you guys can see a thing, but like the sky, it's so peaceful and feels so nice. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead. We can sleep the night away. That way it's daytime and I can get to work probably building up or picking where I'm gonna build my base. And my inventory is an absolute mess. So let's get the pork chops cooking up and then, okay, my inventory too. What am I gonna do about this? I think what we should do, craft up some wood and then we're gonna need more chests, obviously, because my inventory is completely full. We can throw boom, boom, and boom. And then we need a little more. We can do 1 more chest. And we do that. There we go. We can throw all of like my nether blocks up into here. Literally everything that's nether based, I'm going to just put into this chest. And then we can do like, I don't know, wood here. I can do my obsidian down here. And we got that. Okay. Flint and steel can stay in here as well. And then I think what we're going to do next is we've got some of these oak trees that have fully grown. I think we go ahead and we can collect these guys. Give myself access to some more wood. And we got only 1 sapling from that tree, unfortunately. But 1 is better than none, right? We got all these trees. We're going to go all the way around using my auto tree chopper and we're going to chop all them down. That one was a lot better. We got 4 extra saplings out of that one. Cannot complain there. And dude, having access to these saplings is so nice because that means I can build out of oak wood now as well. I don't have to just do like the warped wood and the calcite. I can do some different style builds and stuff like that. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to do a build on top of the mountains or do I want to do it in a valley like this? I don't know. It's hard for me to make decisions like this. Like I'm very indecisive when it comes to like deciding where I'm going to end up building my base. How much wood are we going to get from all this? I think we got 1 more tree right here. Here we go. That is 36 extra logs. Not bad. And then you know what? Here's what we can do. We can make a row of trees there. We can do another row of trees right there. We can just keep doing that. That we actually get a load of saplings that we can keep expanding. Or a load of trees we can keep expanding. Also, there's calcite right there, which is awesome. We're going to need some of that in the future as well. We'll do another row there. And there we go. We also got an apple. I go ahead and eat that. One problem I'm going to run into though is we're down to 32 bread, which is not good. And after discussing a little bit with Knight, he says that he thinks it's better if the base is built on the base of the mountains, or if my house is built on the base of the mountains. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We've got all these cliffs here. I think we could just do a nice little base down here at the base of the mountain. Only thing is, do I want to do it here or do I want to go over there and check that out? I think we could go look around at both these and then we'll decide which one actually looks better in general. Okay, so there is a river over here, so I don't think I'm gonna build here. I do think I'm gonna build up probably in that crack. I think that crack is gonna be a really good area for me to build. Let's go head over there and let's plan out what we're going to do for our starter house. Feels very weird to say we're going to be working on our starter house this late into the video, but that is okay. I've got all the resources or all the stuff I need to collect the resources to get started here. And I think we're going to, yeah, I think, so the house is going to go right here, right? Oh, there's a hole here. I'm going to have to fill that in at some point, but I'll worry about that a little bit later. In the meantime, I need my blocks, which we need some calcite. Calcite is right here, luckily for me. I've got a nice infinite supply of all of the calcite that I'm ever going to need. All I got to do is climb up here. I want to go to the side where I'm not going to see where I was mining. So we'll just come up and we'll go. Oh, dude, this goes forever, dude. Look at that. Okay. Literally goes like it's way over there, way over there. That's awesome. But yeah, I think what we'll do, I'll just come right down here and we can start collecting up some of this calcite. We're going to need a good bit of it. I want to build primarily out of white because I love the looks like calcite with polished diorite. I think looks amazing together. So we are just going to go ahead and collect a boatload of this stuff right away while we're here. There we go. We've got over 4 stacks of calcite. I think that that'll be good. Now we need some diorite as well. And there is some diorite right there. Only thing is that's kind of close to where I'm going to build the base. So I think I'm going to go over here and find myself a different vein of diorite. Ideally, if I can't see it from where my base is, that will be absolutely perfect. That'll be the exact kind of vein of diorite that I'm looking for. Like this one right here will be absolutely awesome. And we're just going to go ahead and collect probably about another 3 to 4 stacks of this diorite as well. And then we should be ready to get started building up the base, or what I want to build or what I want the base to kind of look like. There we go. We got enough diorite. We got enough calcite. I think I could get to work starting to build up the base or the house or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft up some diorite and polished diorite because I think that that looks better with that than this. Yeah, I don't like this. This one's going to go. We're going to use the calcite. We're going to use the polished diorite. And then as far as this hole goes, what do I want to do about it? I don't know. Maybe we'll just fill it in with cobblestone. Actually, I think I'm going to fill it in with andesite. I think andesite will match a little bit better with the stone. So I guess I'm not done collecting resources. I guess first things first, let me go get some andesite, fill in that hole, and then we can work on building. I just got to find a spot to actually get myself some andesite from. First of all, let's go find myself a nice good vein. Where would there be one? I think F5 mode will be a little better for me to look. And for some reason now I just can't find a single vein of andesite to save my life. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I am dedicated though. I will keep going until I find myself that vein of andesite that I'm searching for. I just don't know. We might be looking for a while. I've already been going for quite a bit of time and I cannot find one. Here we go. This is a vein of andesite. We're just going to go ahead and collect up. I don't know. We're going to need quite a bit, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because that cave is kind of massive and I got to cover in the entire thing. So I don't know. We'll probably grab like 3, 4, probably about 3 to 4 stacks. We'll call good. And it is going to start raining right as we're doing this. That's okay, though. The rain is honestly kind of peaceful in Minecraft. It would just be a chill time, just collecting up my andesite while it rains. Hopefully it doesn't thunder. If it's a thunderstorm, it's a different story. That's kind of scary. Then I have to worry about monsters. Okay, now that I got all this andesite, what I'm going to do is I want to kind of fill in this hole here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to build over. Wait, do I want to do this level? I think I want to do this level, right? So we're going to take all this andesite and we're going to start building a nice little cover for this hole right here. All the way along the edge, we'll start with like these andesite blocks like this. And it's going to be a massive cave, but that is okay. And then if we bring one that's going to go across right here, and we can start filling in 3 blocks at a time until we get this whole thing filled in. Only problem is I'm not going to have enough andesite, I don't think. Probably going to have to go collect more andesite in the future here, but that is okay. It's not too hard. I'm just going to walk a little bit of ways away. Okay, I got to stop placing the torches as well. I keep managing to place those. It's a little bit of a nightmare, but let's go ahead and let's finish filling this in. And once I got this filled in, I'll be able to get started building up the house or the houses that I'm going to build. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to get to work building up my house. So if we start right here, I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, actually, I think I need to make this go back a little bit more. Maybe like right here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe about that long. And then if we go in one, we go another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll kind of be like the outline for what this build is going to be like. And then we can go 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to keep going this way. And we can go 6, 7. Do we want to go 9? I think we want to go 9, right? So 8 and 9. And then if we sort of outline this going all the way over. Okay, the andesite, we do got to be careful of all that. And then, yeah, let's just sort of outline what this is going to be. So we're going to dig out all of the stone here. We can dig it out going all the way through this. You know what? I think we're a little bit bit too deep. So I think if we go like here and here, and then we run this sort of this way to make it a little bit thinner, I think that'll be a little bit better, right? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that too thin though? I think that'll be okay. And then we're going to go and we're going to have to dig out this. I am going to run out of building materials, or no, not building materials. My pickaxe is going to break here any moment. We're going to have to go ahead and repair that, but we'll worry about that in just a moment. Hopefully, is it going to be able to finish out this little stone area? I don't think so. I think it is going to break beforehand, but we'll see. Come on. Ah, 2 more. Dude, we were literally right there. Let's go ahead and let's fix up, or we're going to have to make a new diamond pick, I guess. We do have the materials to do so, luckily. So I'm not too worried about it. How much do we have? We have 19 diamonds left. We can just go ahead, craft up a brand new diamond pick. Then we can go get back to work on the base. Hopefully this ends up looking good. I'm kind of just freehanding this, and I didn't actually plan anything out, unfortunately. But honestly, that's kind of the fun of it. I enjoy building in this way, where I just kind of like go randomly at it and try to figure it out as we go. And we're using both of these materials like that. There we go. I think that's going to be build number 1, or that's going to be the frame for the build. That's just the frame for the build we want to do. And then I think we want to go up. So this is 1. That's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I want to go up? I think 1 more for 9, right? It's going to be a very tall building, right? And then we can just go ahead and bring this up all the way. We're just going to keep swapping between the calcite and the polished diorite, obviously. And then honestly, I think we bring this in and across like this, fill all that in. And then, yeah, we're just going to have to keep on bringing this up until it is the 9 blocks tall we're going for. And we do got some extra calcite here. We got extra, where's my diorite? Polished diorite as well. Go ahead and craft up some more of these like that. And we can just sort of organize on my inventory a little bit, get the polished diorite there. Perfect. And we can keep just swapping between these 2 blocks and building this all the way up to the highest level we can. There we go. We got shell number 1 completely done, or completely built here. I believe this is about as tall as we're going to go with this guy. I think we're good. Now I just got to go ahead and we got to do this one as well. So let's go ahead and let's bring this guy up again in the same way. We're just going to alternate between these blocks, mix in the calcite, mix in the diorite, and we'll bring this one up probably about 2 blocks lower than the other one. And this one is obviously a little bit smaller as well. It's just going to be a little bit different in size. We can just keep bringing this guy up. I guess, yeah, I don't know. Nothing too special. We're just bringing the diorite and the calcite, and we're gonna bring it up 2 blocks lower than the other one. There we go. That is about the length we're going with. I think the only thing is, okay, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm honestly wondering, should I bring this up 1 more block? I think so. So if we go out 1 more, and then we're gonna have to kind of frame this out as to how we want it, right? So like sort of outline what we're gonna do there, and then we bring this all the way up. That way it's not quite as short, or as, what would the length? The length isn't quite as low. I think this will be good. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep bringing this up with the calcite all the way around like that, and there we go, into there. And then I think just bring this wall out. I think this will look a little bit better. So we're gonna obviously have to mine this out, and then I think it'll look better because it looks more proportionate to the other one. It's gonna be a very large house. I've done a house like this before, but out of a different block palette. I think it just ends up looking relatively nice in my opinion. We dig out here, and then if we take a step back, actually, we go ahead and we look at it like that. I think that looks a little bit better. It just feels more authentic, I guess, is what I'm going for. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We got a nice block palette there. I think that looks pretty good in my opinion. And with that done, I think it is important. Let's take a little bit of an intermission here to collect some wood, because our wood is fully grown. We might as well go ahead and collect it all. Let's just go ahead and let's break this all. Oh, dude, the leaves look so ugly when you turn them to fast, but I was lagging. So I was like, let's go ahead and let's turn it to fast. I think it's a good idea. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not a great idea, because I think they genuinely just look really, really ugly. But yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to collect up all of the oak saplings, or the oak trees. And then once they're done, we're also going to go ahead and we can place new ones in just like that. Keep the oak trees looking really good, really nice. And another part that's really nice about this is we are getting apples, which we are running out of bread. I honestly should start a giant wheat farm here pretty soon. But yeah, we are getting the apples, which is going to be really nice because it's a nice food source, at least temporarily, until I can get bread growing more sustainably. Speaking of which, how are the potatoes going? Yeah, that's not even grown. Like, it's grown 1 pixel. Nothing too great there. We gotta keep that in mind. I think it's because I'm too far away to actually be able to make that grow more consistently. There we go. That's all the trees chopped down. I'm gonna leave all the extra saplings in here. We might grow those a little bit later, and then all the wood as well I can just throw in there too. I don't need to be utilizing that quite yet. I can use that a little bit later in the future. We also got these cooked pork chops, which is great. But the reason we came over here, I need a stone cutter. Let's go ahead and let's get 3 cobblestone cooking up, and then using the stone with 1 iron, we're gonna go ahead and craft myself up a nice little stone cutter. And then I also want the blackstone and the warp stem I want to bring over to the house that we are building. That thing is absolutely massive. I feel like I'm gonna regret building it as big as I did, but I guess we'll see. That thing is big, bro. I don't know why I never realized that. Yeah, it is actually absolutely massive. Like, it's a giant wall. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get my stone cutter put down, and then we're gonna do polished black brick stairs, I think. So let's do, okay, how do I actually want to do this? I think we'll do half a stack like that, and then we'll do half a stack of these as well, and we're gonna just take this with me right away. Let's go get on the roof and get to work. So we build all the way up here using our cobblestone, and we're gonna overhang using the blackstone like this. We'll go all the way down. I think I'm gonna do a steep roof. I think it'll be fitting for this style of build, but all the way along that edge, and then the same thing back here, just overhang like that, and we'll run the blackstone all the way along this edge right away as well, and then we're gonna overhang it by 1 there, and then it's gonna be, you guys know, upside down, and then boom and boom. This is how I like to do these steep roofs that I do, and then upside down, boom and boom, and then I think the outer one is gonna be this one, but I do need more blackstone stairs. So let's craft those, and then because this one is gonna go outwards, and then like that, and then we can connect this. So it's gonna be like that, and then a full block and a stair, upside down stair, full block stair, and we'll just do that all the way up to the middle, like so. I think that's perfect. We'll have to go ahead and we'll do the same thing over here. Just connect this in using the same block pallet all the way up, and then outwards, and overhang one like that. Same thing right here, up, over, up, like that. And then there we go. We got an outline for at least this roof. That is such a tall building though. It's actually crazy how tall this building is. Okay, but we're gonna need some slabs. So let's go ahead, do half of these. We can do as the blackstone slabs. And then if we come down here, overhang, and we're gonna run these slabs all the way down the middle here. We'll just connect into that one like that. Perfect. And then we got this one outlined. All I gotta do is go ahead and outline this now. So same idea. We're just gonna go down here, overhang with the polished blackstone like this. And then I'm just trying to decide, do I want to do another steep roof, or do I want to do a different style of roof? I don't know. Let's just start out by outlining all the way along. We're gonna overhang this one by 1 once again, just like that. Overhang by 1 over here, and then it's gonna be stair. I think we'll start with the really tall one, and then if we don't like it, we can switch it up later. So like that, and like that. And all I gotta do is get this one connected into that one right away as well. And there we go. And that's done. And then all I gotta do now, run these slabs all the way in to the original build into there like that. And then if we go out, here we go. We got a nice outline to the roofs. Now all we gotta do is fill that in. And like I said, I think we want to do that with the warped wood. Let me heat up some apples just so I don't end up dying. And then let's go ahead and let's just craft up a bunch of this. We're gonna do a crafting table, put that down, and we just need to craft up a bunch of stairs. We'll do 2 stacks of stairs. Go ahead and grab this. We can start with this roof right here. If we just come down, we're gonna do the full blocks of warped wood, and we're gonna do these stairs on top like that. And we can just do this entire side right away. I wish these were a little bit more of a blue and not such a green, but I still think they look pretty good. We can just bring them all the way along like that. And then this side as well. This building is almost done already. This was a very quick build, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like that. And then if we go out into our free cam, I think that looks pretty good. The only thing would be like connecting this up here, which I actually might do. If we come down here, let's see, with the polished blackstone like that, yeah, we connect those two into each other, and then this one can just be chopped off. I think that looks a lot better. Then all I need to do is we need to get up here, and we're gonna have to fill in this side right here. Same idea. We're just gonna use the warped wood like that, and then these stairs on top to kind of get that official look that we're going for, just like that. We can do this all the way along on this one, and then we'll have to do the steep one right afterwards. We'll just start with this short one, I think. Only problem is like these inner parts are kind of challenging to do, but we can get them done just like that. Okay, then we come out into free cam mode. There we go. Roof number 1. I love the block palette. I think this looks really good in my opinion. The only thing is, do I want to go ahead and do this? I think I do, right? There we go. We got a nice little roof added to the house now. I think that's good. So what we're gonna do, I did see we did miss a stair here. We misplaced a stair. Let's redo that. And then if we jump over to here, and then actually, wait a minute. We gotta fill this in. Okay, I'll do that later. First, let's go ahead and let's break all of this down here. And then how do I actually want to do my door. I don't know yet. Here's the build right now. Right now it is very plain, but like it's the base layout at least we got figured out. I think we'll come up to here. We're gonna need that and we're gonna need that. We'll use the cobblestone as scaffolding blocks for now. And just temporarily to fill these in, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill in the entire wall here using the calcite and the diorite. Just temporarily to kind of fill out the area and make it so it's not so, I don't know. Same thing over here on this side though. We'll use the cobblestone, build up. And I just realized I completely forgot the backside of the roof. That's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that actually. Guess we're just okay, dude. That's actually funny. I was doing the flashback recording and I completely forgot about this. But we're gonna go ahead and we can fill in the rest of this while we wait. Just mix between these blocks once again here, like that. There we go. And to make sure I don't die, I need to eat an apple so I don't die. I'm actually really low on health. That is not good. And then yeah, I did this wrong again. Let's go ahead and let's build up all the way to the top, and we can mine this whole thing all the way back down. Obviously though, that is gonna be a problem. We are gonna have to fill that in. So let's just get up there and get to work, I guess. I need to eat another apple though because my my health is not regenerated. So let's go ahead and let's do that. We can get all the way up to the roof here, and we can go ahead and finish filling in the rest of the roof that I forgot to fill in. I don't know how I managed to do this, but it's okay. We'll be able to fill it in. It'll all be we'll be chill once we get everything done. There we go. We got it done for real this time. Hopefully I didn't miss anything this time. Hopefully we managed to successfully do that. Okay, now what I want to do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get our crafting table put down right there, and then we're gonna craft up some warped wood doors, I think, and maybe we'll just pop a hole in right here, for example, where we can throw in, oh, do I want to leave the ground as stone? I think I do, but I think I want to light it up in here a little bit as well. If we go ahead and we get rid of these two, then where's my stone cutter? Put that down as well. Craft up 2 polished diorite stairs like so. Throw those guys in like that, and then door and door like that. And we'll have the door to the house, or one of the doors, I guess the main door to the house is going to go right there. And then I don't know, do we want an area for a nice big window maybe right here? We can just go ahead and make, do I want this 2 tall or 3 tall? I kind of want to go 3 tall, I think. It's like that. And then we're gonna have to utilize some of the oak wood. Let me go see if we have any oak wood in the chest actually first of all. And yeah, look at that. We got some wood in here. I'm gonna utilize all this first, so we're gonna take that with me and we can just head on back over to the house. And then from over here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna craft up some oak fences. I don't know how many I want, maybe like that. And then we're also gonna need some slabs as well, and a couple of stairs too, like that. There we go. And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make a nice little frame area here for the window. We're gonna need some dirt, so let me go grab some dirt out of the mountain up here. I don't need that much dirt, just a tiny little bit, just a couple pieces here. We'll go ahead and we'll grab. There we go. 9 should be enough for now. We can add in a nice little area where we're gonna have for flowers, except the fact that I won't actually be able to do any flowers. And then some trapdoors we can throw on right there. And then 1, 2, and then do I want to go? No, I think just 2, right? Kind of just playing around, and then another stair on top of that. And we can make a nice little archway window thing here. So maybe we go like trapdoor there. I'm gonna need more wood though, and we're gonna need some more trapdoors. We can do something like that and something like that, and a nice little slab there in the middle. There we go. That makes a nice little outline for a window area. Only thing I'm thinking is, do I want to switch it from these blocks into these blocks? If we go ahead and we switch these over to the warped, oh, wrong way. I need that to go upside down like that. I think it'll look better with the white, right? Because the oak is like very washed out to be here. I think something like dark oak wood would be the best, but obviously I don't have access to dark oak wood right now, so we're just gonna have to do what we can. Okay, you know what? I want a chest. Let me craft up a chest, put that down there, and we can get some inventory space here. Craft up some more of these. We're gonna need some trapdoors. We can break off all of these guys here, replace them with the warp trapdoors like that, and then this up here as well can all be destroyed, and boom and boom. And we're gonna need another slab, so we'll craft that up and like that, and then these fences as well. Get rid of these guys. Craft up some warped wood fences like that, and we can add in that and that, and yeah, that looks a lot better in my opinion. The only thing is we need windows. Am I gonna be able to get enough glass to get enough windows for the house? I don't know. Let's go see. Okay, we've got 4 sand here. Let's get that cooking up. That'll give me a couple pieces of glass, and then let's go see if we can find myself any more sand in the river. Fingers crossed, please. Any sand at all. Let's go. Okay, it looks like all stone. Unfortunate, dude. It's all stone and a little bit of gravel. What about that? No, that's more stone. Obviously not off to a great start, but we might just go out hunting a little bit and see if we can find any. Obviously, I know it can spawn. There's some right here, and this is actually going to be perfect. We just go ahead and we can grab up some of the sand, dude. This is, oh my, this is so awesome. Let's go ahead and let's get our door. We can put that right there. Oh, come on, right there. There we go. And then we could just sit down here and collect a bunch of the sand up. I need as much as I can for the windows, so I'm just going to grab like all of it right here. And now that we got all this sand, let's go ahead and let's put it all in there, and then we got this extra glass as well. I'm going to take that out. We're We're just gonna have to wait for this to cook up. It is gonna take a little bit of time, I'm sure. But then this potato also is done, so we can go ahead and we can expand that really quickly. And then I almost feel like I should get started with a wheat farm, because right now I have 20 bread left, then I'm gonna be completely out of food. So because of that, I do think it's gonna be important that we get some sort of wheat farm going. So, okay, what do we need to do that? I think first things first, we need some dirt. Let me go find myself a nice vein of dirt, maybe like that one right there. I think that one will be perfect. A little bit away from the base. I can go ahead and collect that, no problem. And we can just go straight on for it. Let's just grab up some of this dirt here. We're gonna need quite a bit. I honestly might just collect this whole vein of dirt while we're here, and we can call it good for a while. And now that we got our dirt, do we have, yeah, we do. We have 27 wheat seeds, which is a pretty fantastic start if I do say so myself. And then glass is still cooking up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna need an infinite water source. I want the wheat field to be over by my house as well. So what I'm thinking is I want it to be like, could I just do it in the backyard here? I think I could. This giant open area. So let's go ahead. We're gonna come right up here. We're gonna dig out a nice little 2x2 hole, and we can start a little infinite water source. Obviously I need a second water bucket, so let's go to the river and go grab a second water bucket. Then we can go ahead and grab our bucket of water out of the river right down here. I did also sleep to make it daytime because I don't like running around during the nighttime. It's kind of spooky. And we can go add this up here where we're, yeah, I think it's that one. So this one, there we go. Infinite water source right there. And then with this dirt, let's go ahead and let's make all of this into some dirt area here. And we're just gonna dig out stone. Actually, what we could do, let's put that in my offhand. And then as soon as we dig it out, we just go ahead and replace it in with a dirt block. And we'll just do this entire area all the way around behind the house back here. Just fill the entire thing in with some fresh dirt. Now with this giant dirt platform, let's go from here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right here, out of water bucket, we go ahead and log that with the trap door. And then we can go ahead and we can hoe 4 blocks in each direction and sort of just start tilling the ground a little bit. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this is ready to grow into wheat. And we got 27 wheat seeds. We can just go ahead and start placing these along here. 1, 2, and there we go. Wheat field started behind the house. I think that'll be good to give me some food growing at least. Okay, now we can get back to work on the house. So we do have some glass here that is ready. Let's go ahead and let's craft up some glass panes. I don't want to do that much. Actually, let's just do one more set. That way I get myself a full stack. There we go. I'll leave the extra glass in here. Or actually, you know what? I'll bring it with, I can put it in the chest over by the house. I feel like that's going to be the best idea. There we go. Now that I finished recording the Firewatch video for the second channel, I actually can have my game set to the maximum FPS, which is really, really nice. What we're going to do though, let's go ahead and let's add in a nice little window right there. There we go. And then I think on the upper level here, do I have any dirt? I do not. That's okay. I can just take this and we're going to go ahead and we're going to build up here with the cobblestone. And then I believe right here, we could just do boom, window, boom, window. We can keep going all the way along here until we get the final one right there. And we can go ahead and we can add these all in as some nice little glass pane windows. Break that. And then if we go out here into free cam, that's going to kind of fill out the wall there a little bit, which does help in my opinion. And now as far as this one goes, I'm trying to decide, do I want to do a door like right here? I think I do. So let's go ahead and let's chop that out. And then we are going to need some torches in here as well, just to brighten the place up a little bit. And then I think I want to take out most of this wall here. So wait, let's see. If we chop out all of this, get a nice good opening here on that wall, just to kind of connect it together. I think that's good. Maybe, do I want to go up one more? We could do like that. We could do like that. And then where's my stone cutter? Let's see. We have it right here. We can go ahead and get myself some polished diorite stairs and then throw those in right there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of make this a little bit round as well, just like that. That kind of looks dumb though. I'm not going to lie. What if we get rid of these? And then, nope, wrong block. I meant to throw in some of the calcite. That's a little better, I think. I think we'll keep it like that. And then right here, I think I want to do another little 2-tall window there and another 2-tall window right there. Then if we grab the glass panes, go ahead and throw those in like that. And then we used blue wood for that door. Do I have any more doors? Let me see. Let's get rid of the blackstone. And then I don't think so. So we are just going to go ahead and craft up some more warped doors. And these guys can go boom and boom, just like that. And then I kind of want to give myself a nice little frame. So if we go ahead and we do that like that, we're going to bring these guys up like so. And we can do a nice little patio, I guess, is kind of the goal here. Wait, do we want to use the warped slabs though instead? So we go boom, boom, boom. I think we're going to do it like this. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3. So maybe here and here. We can do warped planks in like that. And we can bring these up using the warped fences like so one more on top. There we go. And we're gonna need some slabs. Let's go ahead and let's craft up some of those. And we can finish bringing this all the way out to the edge, just like that. Maybe we go ahead, we add on these nice little trap doors along to sort of fill in this area. I feel like I don't like, it's a lot of green. Maybe it's okay though. Let's get rid of this fence. I don't know why I put that one there. And then like we got that little patio. I mean, it's looking okay from this side. Maybe we'll bring these windows up like one extra block there and one extra block there. We throw those in like that. I think that looks good. And we're gonna need more trap doors. Let's go ahead and let's craft up some more of those. And then we're gonna need some sticks as well. We can farm a lot of this wood. So let's turn some of it into sticks. And we're gonna need fence gates. Let's go ahead and let's craft up some of those. On top of the windows here, we can just do that. And boom, little shutter on top of there. And then sort of the same thing on top of that one as well. That kind of helps fill in the wall a little bit. The only thing that I can think of is like, what do I do about this? Because this feels kind of very awkward right now. So if we go ahead and we like connect that in like that and like that, it still feels weird, right? But I feel like that looks a little bit better, right? Kind of adds a little bit something there to the wall. I think I like that. You know what? It is getting dark out. I do just want to take my bed. I'm going to bring it over to my house. Since we got the house done, we might as well move into it as best as we can. And I don't have much of a plan as of right now. I'm just trying to decide. I think we'll just throw it down right there for now. And then I got a nice little spot where I can sleep the night away. Then you know what? I want to get to work on the rest of the interior here. So let's go ahead and we're going to build up top to here, or all the way up. I got to keep going. And then over here, we got to fill this in. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this calcite. We're going to use the diorite, and we can fill in the majority of that, right? And then honestly, could this just stay? I think it could, but maybe, yeah, honestly, we'll probably just leave most of this, right? I guess we can finish filling it in with the calcite. Let's just go ahead and do that. We can break this back down, and then we got to separate like a top layer from a bottom layer. Unfortunately, I basically only have oak, so I think we're going to be using oak for that. And I think what we're going to do actually is we can run this kind of right here. I think here's where the floor is going to be divided. We can do all the way around. We're going to have to do a staircase as well. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to break this. I think I want to go up half a block taller. I think it'll be a little bit better if we go half a block taller. So let's go ahead and remove this whole thing. Here we go. Now we actually have enough oak slabs. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do it half a slab taller, just so we got more room on the base floor here. We can go all the way along like this. I'm going to have to go light it up there though, because I don't want the monster spawning. We can just fill this whole thing in. We're going to have a whole top floor as well. This house is massive when it gets down to it. There we go. And then do we want to do this one right away? Where is it? Okay, so there's the full block. So it's going to be right there. And we can go ahead and we can get started with this one as well. Let's go ahead and throw some torches up there right away so we don't have to worry about monster spawns. And we can just keep going all the way along until we fill this whole thing in. Obviously, I'm going to run out of oak slabs. We're going to have to craft out more, but that is okay. Oh, wait. No, I don't quite have enough. I'm going to be like literally 2 slabs short, dude. That's insane. That's okay, though. We'll be able to figure it out. Let's go ahead and let's do a stack, but like 1 less than a stack. Let's do that. And then there we go. A bunch more slabs. I don't know why I crafted that many, actually. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that was kind of wasteful, but yeah, it is what it is. And there we go. Whole thing done there. Now, what do we want to do? I think we want to do a nice little staircase that's going to go up right here. So we pop a hole through there, and then we're going to take these oak logs all the way up like that. And then let's go ahead and let's get rid of all of these. Looks like we found myself some friends. I'm going to take these guys out real quick so I don't have to worry about dying later. There's a lot of them, and I do not have a shield as well, so it's kind of scary, but honestly, I should be okay. They don't do that much damage, and they take forever to actually be able to get me. There we go. We got voluntary exile, which means we get this nice little banner right here. I might keep it. Like, do I want to mount this on my wall? I feel like I should, just because, but I also feel like it's not a very good decoration in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw it up. Do I want to throw it up right there? Can I throw it up right there? There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll leave it right there. Gives a little bit more detail, but I think this side of the house is gonna be detailed as I'm gonna detail. I don't know if that made any sense, but wait, can I actually go ahead and add trapdoor there? That looks dumb. I'm not gonna do that. I am in fact gonna break that. Okay, then we're gonna do these stairs, right? I think to do that, we do need a little bit of some actual stairs here. So let's go ahead and let's craft up some of these. 29. Hopefully that'll be good. And then we can come on over here and we can go ahead and we can get started with the stairs. So we're gonna do like that. And then in the corner, it's gonna be like a slab, and we'll just keep going up till we're all the way to the top. So like right here, and then it's gonna go this way as well. There we go. All the way up to the top, just like that. Maybe we'll throw the trap door up there. And then do we want to go ahead and just add on these nice little fences like that? And the fence is right there as well. And then do we want to go ahead and chop a nice little door through there? We could just make this guy a wide one as well. Let's chop out all of this, right? And we'll go up one more right there. 1, 2, 3. Add on a nice little archway like that. And there we go. We got this connecting all the way through to here. We go ahead, we can brighten this up with some of these torches as well. Actually, I think up here, we should go ahead and we can add in some windows. So let's chop out where these windows are going to go. Just every other a little window that's going to be too tall. We'll do the final one right here in the corner. We go ahead and we throw these windows all the way in along there like that. I also want all these items, so let me go ahead and pick all these up right away as well. You know what? I honestly might bring this up one more layer because it's really awkward right now with the slabs being like here, right? Or do I just leave it? My main concern is if I want to build up here, like I'm going to be building levitating. So I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to expand this up by one layer. So if we go ahead and we chop out that guy right there, and we're going to go ahead and throw that like that. And then we can go and we can add on these oak slabs all the way throughout this upper layer here and just bring it all up. So that way it's all an even floor and I can actually build up here properly. I should have just used oak planks now though. That's okay. We'll figure it out later. We do still have extra slabs, so that's good. Finish placing the rest of those in. There we go. I think we're good. And then do I want to bring this up one more? I think I do, right? We bring this up like that. And then we're going to reuse the polished dye right there and there. And then can we just brighten it up in the attic as well? Like there. I don't like all the darkness that we got here. So one there and one final torch right there. And then what do we want to do? I think next up, we should probably bring all the chests in here, right? And also this copper in the floor is going to have to go. I do think I'm going to leave the stone floor though. I think what we're going to do actually, let's go ahead and let's grab the andesite. We're just going to cut out some of these stone and we're going to replace some of them with some andesite to add in a little bit of texturing. I can do that all throughout here. Just get a bunch. Oh, I did not mean to leave the door open. A little bit of a whoopsie there. But yeah, we'll just go all the way throughout randomly and throw in these andesite. One there. I think that'll be good, right? I feel like we have more than enough andesite. I think we're all set there. All I need now, some torches. So if we go ahead and we grab this. Oh, actually, maybe we should add in some windows. So like, let's just say right here, for example, and then here, and we can just keep popping holes for the windows all the way along. And then we can add the windows all the way along here as well. There we go. Full backside has windows. Add torches to brighten it up a little bit. And then do I want to do some here as well? I think so. So let's do a window right there, window right there. And you know what? Let's do a window up one block right there. We can once again just throw the windows into there. And then I feel like the inside of the house is good, right? Only thing, let's go ahead and let's grab the bed. We're going to move that guy so we sleep under the stairs right there. So right here is the current view I have of the front of the house. I think it's pretty good. It is very plain, I'm not going to lie, but I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that or what I'm going to do to change that. And if we come over here to the back side, this is what we got so far. Okay, that looks really dumb. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I do have some ideas. So first things first, let's add on these little things like that. That makes a big difference. We need some more trapdoors though, or some more fence gates. I guess both of them. Let me clean up my inventory a little bit. Craft up some more wood. Craft up some sticks with some of this wood. There we go. We're gonna need a bunch of trapdoors, and we're gonna need a bunch of fence gates, which is like that. There we go. I'm also probably gonna add some windows on this side, but I'll have to wait a moment to see. And then we can just go ahead and throw on, oh, I did that wrong. Throw on our nice little shutters above all those. Same thing here. We'll just walk along, throw these guys on, open all them up, and then through the trap doors on. Oh, not there. Meant to do it right there. There we go. And we'll have to do the top side as well, but it is dark out, so let me go sleep real quick. Okay, then if we come up here, we're going to have to do a little bit of scaffolding here with some cobblestone so I can actually reach everything. And we can just go ahead and do that and then do that and open those up. And we can build over the farm as well. All the way along here, we're going to go ahead and add the fence gates, open them up, and then add the trap doors on top like that. And then we can get rid of the scaffolding right away as well. And then next up, I think I want to add in a sort of chimney, but I think a chimney, I'm not very good at adding chimneys. I'm not going to lie. You guys are going to have to bear with me. But my wheat farm does have some wheat grown. Means we can go ahead and we can expand that just a little bit. And then, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the outside of the house is pretty well decorated, at least to start off with. I think I want a nice, beautiful chimney off this side here, though. So I think I should do that. But before I do that, I think I want to move everything from the old base into the new house. So we're going to use, okay, let me unload my inventory here first. And then we're going to need a boatload of chests. So let's use the oak wood because I can actually refarm this. We're going to have to probably go farm some of this soon here, actually. There we go. 32 of those. And we'll do a nice little storage area. Not little, but a nice storage area right here alongside this, right by this main door here. All the way down, we'll just keep them going. And then we can do one final one right there. Awesome. Can throw some torches back up in the back like that. There we go. We got an area for storage. Now that we got all the chests in there, I think what we're going to do, we're going to start taking all my stuff and bringing it inside to sort it out because I want to get everything moved into one primary location. I think it'll be a good idea. Let's go ahead and let's add like any of the warped wood is obviously going to go up top here like this, all the way across that line. And then, you know we'll do it down here as well. Just fill out all of that. And then all my oak stuff is going to go right here. My regular stuff down there. We'll do cobblestone in this one. And then any extra random stone blocks into here. Decoration blocks into there. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and organize everything from these chests and then go over there and grab the stuff from those chests as well. And then you know what? Raw copper, dude. I'm never going to use the raw copper. I'm just going to throw it out because I literally never end up using it ever. And we'll do, this will be ores, and here we'll just put like miscellaneous junk. And yeah, I'll just see you guys once I get all of this stuff organized out and brought into the new base and figured out where everything's going to go, basically. All we got to do now is go ahead and grab up these last couple things, and then I have everything. Is there anything I can leave? I think we'll throw out that iron pick, and there we go. We got everything from this area ready to go, move it into the new house. And I believe all we need to do is throw down my crafting table, throw down my furnace, and load that back up with the coal. Do I have any more coal? I do not, unfortunately. There we go. I think everything is moved in here. Next up, I do want to get to work on something else. So we're going to take some of these cobblestone here. We'll go ahead and we're going to craft up 3 more furnaces. We'll just go ahead and throw those guys down right there for now. Those are going to stay there. Now, I need to get some fuel to be able to supply those. I do have an idea to get some easy fuel. We got all these oak trees. Let's go ahead. We're going to go chop some down, and then we can smelt that up into some charcoal. And we can use the charcoal to smelt up other coal. So we're just going to go around to all these trees using my auto tree chopper, destroy every single one of them. And then we're going to take up all the saplings as well. We just make sure we grab everything, and we can regrow them as a proper line like that. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think we'll be good. We'll do another one right here as well. We can just keep going around and keep farming up these trees till we run out of trees, I guess. Like this one right here. Look at that. We'll be able to make a nice, beautiful line of trees in place of those trees right there. But yeah, I'll just see you guys once I get all the trees chopped down, and we got a bunch more oak wood that I can work with. Okay, we're done chopping down all the oak trees. We got 2 stacks and 42 oak logs. Let's go ahead and let's throw 1 stack in there and give me a stack of charcoal going. And then the rest of this, we're just going to put in here. I do already have. We got quite a bit of oak logs. We got 3 stacks, not too bad at all. And we got some extra sticks and apples, which I'm going to eat, and some extra oak saplings as well. But then what do we want to do? I think let's go ahead and let's get rid of the stone cutter. Let's get rid of this crafting table. I actually might keep that on my person just because it'll be good for, you know, crafting stuff. We'll throw that down right there. And then I do want to get some pathways. So we're going to need a couple things for that. Obviously, number 1, I need some dirt. So we're going to go find myself a nice vein of dirt, but then we also are going to need some gravel as well, so we can just get ourselves some coarse dirt later on. But let's go ahead and get started collecting up some dirt. This looks like a decent vein, decently far away. We can just go ahead and grab up all of this. And luckily for me, there is a nice little gravel vein right here. The one part bad about farming the gravel, though, is when they turn into flint. It's really annoying because you just don't get as much gravel as you're actually farming. Not gonna lie, definitely not a preferred situation. But we're gonna go ahead and grab this whole vein. And this vein is really small, so we actually might go find another one. We got 35 gravel from that. That is not a good start. Let's go see if we can find myself. There's one. Another vein of gravel. Actually, yeah, that is gravel. I was gonna say it could be andesite, but it is in fact gravel, so that's good. We can just go ahead and keep going. I don't know. We're gonna want like 2 stacks of gravel probably, so we'll just keep running around collecting it until we get like 2 stacks. All these veins are like tiny for some reason. It's actually going to take me quite a few veins of gravel to be able to get what I need. Okay, we've got basically 3 stacks of gravel. That is a pretty good place to start. I think we can head back and we can get to work building up the pathways that I want to get built. Hopefully this will end up going decently well and it doesn't look horrible, because I don't know how the coarse dirt is going to look with this stone. I'm not going to lie. I got no idea, but we're about to find out. And now that we're back over here, let's go ahead. We're going to do 2 stacks, so we can do that like that and like that, and there we go. We got 4 stacks of coarse dirt. That is a great place to be starting. And then what we're gonna do is all of this. Oh no, that looks so bad, but we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill that in, and then we can go warp door just like that, and we can bring the pathway to sort of come out this way. Like if we bring it all the way over, and then what are we gonna use? The only wood type I have is oak, so we're gonna have to use oak. We can sort of bring this down this way, and we're gonna keep on sort of cutting the trail out to go all the way along over here. Fill in any of this area like that, and it's going to keep on going all the way over to here. I don't know what we're going to do in these in-between parts then. I think first things first, let's just kind of outline what we're going to do, and then yeah, we're going to bring some of these slabs that are going to go up like that, and we'll connect this all the way, and I'm going to dig out the area first, and then I'll place in the coarse dirt. We kind of get the idea that way. So if we're connecting in there, and then against here as well, we could just go ahead, we can fill in the rest of this area with the coarse dirt just like that. There we go, and then we just got to bring it up here here as well. So we're going to go along this way. It's going to go all the way into this door here. We'll just mine the whole thing out once again like that. Fill it in with the coarse dirt. And then the only thing, yeah, maybe we'll add one right there. And then do I want to do this one as well? Probably. Only thing then is going to be going around this way as well. Add some coarse dirt in that little area there. And there we go. We got myself somewhat of a little trail that's going to fill out this area. I think that's pretty good, right? And then what else can I do? I don't have access to any flowers. Do I have? Oh, wait. I do have, look at this. We got warped roots. We can throw some of these. Oh, maybe not the warped roots actually, because the warped roots kind of match with the wood. So I think to change it up, let's go with the crimson roots on there. And then we're also going to throw in one crimson fungus. We can just do that guy right there. And there we go. We got a nice little touch of red in the build now as well. Okay, next up, I do want some leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to harvest some of these leaves off one of these trees. I don't want to harvest them all. I'm just going to harvest like this one right here. We'll go all the way around, grab all of the leaves that I can reach here. And we're going to use this for decorating around the base a little bit. So grab up all that. And then honestly, one thing I got to do, I got to find where are, let's see, quality leaves. I got to turn these back to fancy because the leaves, when you can't see through them, they're extremely ugly. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that. And then we are going to go ahead and just chop down this tree right away because it is kind of in the way. I don't like it. And there we go. Awesome. Now we got 64 leaves. That is a full stack of leaves we can use to build and decorate the base. I'm not going to lie. This might look extremely weird. Can I do crimson roots on stone? I cannot, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to just walk around, sort of add on some of these green leaves all throughout like that and fill in the area a little bit. I think that's good, right? Maybe one there, maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to just like get it looking good, but it looks really weird because of the stone, I feel like, right? And then like the green with the warped wood, I feel like doesn't match very well. I don't know. I don't know exactly what to do, but I think for now we're going to leave it as is. Next up, if we come to the back here, we do have some wheat that's grown. I want to keep this always expanding because I want a massive wheat farm. So anytime that there's anything grown, I'm going to come back here. We can harvest it all up. And we got an extra 19 seeds that we can go ahead and we can plant all along here. Here we go. Last one. And our wheat farm is expanded a little bit. And then over time, we're just going to keep on expanding this thing until it is absolutely massive. Now, I do want to get some more builds in. So I think what we're going to do, I think there's going to be a spot for a build right here. But what I got to do is I got to expand my pathway to sort of come this way a little bit. That way I can get, you know, the build put in. I think it's going to come out a little bit more, right? If we mine all the way along here, we're going to bring it out one extra block and then we can go just 3 wide along here. And we're going to dig out the area where the trail is going to go. We can go 1 deeper there, sort of keep on going this way. I want the trail to like follow the edge, if that makes sense. And it's going to keep on going all the way along here. This copper I'm going to have to get rid of at some point, but I'll worry about that a little bit later. For now, my only priority is to keep on expanding what the trail is going to look like. And is that going to be far enough? We'll just go a little bit more. Once I've gone a little bit more, then I'll call it good. There we go. With that all dug out, we can take the coarse dirt over here and we can add it all the way through. We're just going to go ahead and fill this whole thing in with coarse dirt. It'll be a nice little texture variation for the path. I might add some regular dirt blocks in later because I think that could also look good. Just give it a nice little variation in the texturing and all that. Okay, do we have more? We do have more coarse dirt. We can just keep on going with this all the way over until we get the entire thing completely filled in like that. There we go. Now I got to figure out what kind of build do I actually want to do. Let's go grab some diorite and some calcite. Hopefully I have enough. Where did I put it? Okay, calcite and diorite. We're probably gonna need some more. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is gonna be a way smaller build. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start it right here, and then we can go. Let's just go. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe about 7 blocks long. And then do I want to go and do a nice little round tower? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this well, but we go ahead and we're gonna bring this around all the way like that, and then we're gonna do corner there, and then these ones as well, and mine out all of this stone here in the middle. I've never really done a tower, so this might be rough, but bear with me. We're gonna try my best. And then in like that, and then let's see if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then we take this one down like this and like that. I'm thinking this will be like the little outline for what I want this to look like, right? Is that gonna be good? I think so. And we're gonna bring all this up. Let's see. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we bring this whole tower up the 5 blocks like that. The only thing I'm kind of wondering is this 1 block too tall? Should I go down 1 more block? Let's do all the corners first, and we can sort of decide from there like that. Let me think. I don't think that's going to be too tall, right? Like if we bring this across, maybe it is. Is it going to look better? Okay, let's try filling this full wall in first. We're going to need more diorite here in the future, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. I did not mean to place that torch right there. So like that, or yeah, I feel like it can't be much much smaller than that, right? And maybe we should go out an extra 2 blocks as well. I feel like it's a little short. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of this whole thing. And let's go up another 2 blocks on the edge over here. So it'll be like that. And then we bring this around like that. Completely dig this thing out. And we're going to have to redo this entire little tower thing. Hopefully I don't regret doing this. Okay, so it's going to be 1 there. It's going to be the 1, 2, and 3. No, not torches like that. I'm going to need to eat some pork because we are running low on saturation here. So let's do that. And then we're just going to dig out the rest of this. Do the calcite and the diorite in like that. And there we go. We got a full area for the tower set up. And then if we expand this over another 2 blocks, we can start bringing this up where it's actually supposed to go up right here. Not quite out of diorite, but we're getting there. And then this old wall can just be destroyed. There we go. Now that we got both those walls done, I am running out of calcite and diorite, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring up this wall as well now. So all the way up there. And then only 2 pieces of diorite left, unfortunately. Let's just go ahead and let's do that. Let's do that. And we are out of diorite, unfortunately. 100%. Let me go check. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more in the chest, but we are just going to go take a look real quick. Let's see. Yeah, we are completely out of diorite. So what we're going to do here, actually, we do have some wheat. Let's go ahead and let's craft that up. And then I got to empty out my inventory a little bit because my inventory is completely full as of right now. We'll just dump all of this extra garbage away in there. Dump my cobblestone in there. And we're ready. Let's go find some calcite and some diorite. There's some diorite right here, but I don't think I want to collect this because it is so close to my base. So we're just going to keep going this direction for a while. Actually, we might go grab the calcite first because the calcite's right here. I can easily grab some of this. Yeah, let's just come right up here. Where was I collecting this earlier? It was right here. So we can just go ahead and start going, grabbing some of this. Let's grab like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 stacks of calcite while we're here. Nothing too crazy. And there we go. That is 3 stacks of calcite. Now all I got to do is go find a beautiful vein of diorite. Looks like there's actually one right here next to me, which is perfect. We can just get down here and start collecting up some diorite right away as well. I think we'll go for another 2 to 3 stacks of diorite and we'll call it good there. Hopefully this one vein has enough where I'll be like, yep, that is a good enough amount of diorite. We'll call it there. There we go. I think we're going to call that good. We got over 3 stacks of diorite. We got over 3 stacks of calcite. I think we'll have enough to get building up this tiny little build that I'm doing now, or like finish it off at least. Obviously, we're going to need to go ahead. We're going to need to craft up some polished diorite. So let's go ahead and let's do that. We'll leave the extra diorite up there then, and then we can kind of just organize on my inventory a little bit better. And we're ready to go finish out building this build. Unfortunately, I am running out of bread. So is there any wheat ready to be picked? There is a little bit. Let's go ahead and let's grab up some of this wheat here. That gives me an extra 9 pieces of wheat seeds. It looks like we need a new hoe as well. That's okay. We can take a small detour, stop building that thing for a second here. We can craft up 2 brand new pieces of bread, and we're going to take 2 iron, obviously, and we can take 2 sticks. I'll just go ahead and craft myself up an iron hoe just like that. And then we're also going to need a bucket as well. Where do I have my bucket? There it is. Awesome. And we're going to need just one of these warp trap doors as well. Shut my door behind me. Make sure that's not left open because that would not be good. And then what are we going to do? We're going to, oh, that's a creeper. Hello, buddy. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So I believe right here, go ahead and do that. And then we can go ahead and waterlog that. And we'll be able to hoe 4 blocks from each direction. And then all of this should be ready to go and be planted into wheat. I also don't want that there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to break that. Okay, creeper, leave me alone. Where are you guys coming from? There's 2 pillagers up there as well. That's not very cool. I also kind of need to refill this thing. So I think I might have to go fight this guy. Let me pull my axe here and we can crit and run. And then we can go crit and he's dead. Awesome. And then we can grab myself a bucket of water. Just make sure we have that in my inventory ready to go. We're going to have to expand this soon enough, but we're going to wait a moment before we do that. In the meantime, we can just come up here and we can finish adding in the rest of this wall here with the polished diorite and the calcite. Just like that. There we go. As far as the tower goes, I don't know how tall I'm going to go with it, but we can start bringing this around as well. We're just going to go ahead and build this up using the white blocks all the way around the trim like that. We can just keep going. And this one is going to go like, I don't know. It's going to be taller than this build. I'm just not exactly sure how much taller I want to bring it. But yeah, we're just going to keep going up with this until I decide that I got a good height where I'm happy. there we go. We got sort of a start of a tower. I don't know if this is actually going to be the height that we go with, but it is what we're going to start with, at least for now. Next up, I think I want to get to work at least on one of the roofs. So what we're going to have to do, let's come over here. I'm going to need my black stone blocks. We'll take all that. We're going to need my stone cutter as well. So we will just grab that right away too. And then let's just do crafting table, stone cutter. How do I want to do this? I don't know. Okay, wait. We're just going to have to go ahead. We'll do some of these as polished blackstone. Actually, we'll do all of it as polished blackstone. We grab this and we grab the crafting table. We're going to use calcite to get up to the roof here. And we're going to get started with the polished blackstone all the way along the edge down here. We do need, just go ahead and craft up some more of those like that. It's sad because I'm going to need to go get more polished blackstone and I don't want to go back to the nether. I'm not going to lie, but we're going to have to. We'll do all the way along the edge like that. And then same thing on the backside here. I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to run the polished blackstone brick all the way along here. And we're going to overhang it by one just like that. And we can sort of do that. And then do I want to go up two? Like if we do like that and like that and that and that and then a full block, how is that going to look? Let me take a look. So boom, 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 and then boom, boom, and boom. And then if we break this thing that we used to get up here, you know, I actually don't mind that. I think that looks pretty good. Does it? I feel like that looks pretty good, right? I think I'll stick to that just for now. We're trying to build in like a new style altogether. So I think I want to stick to that. And then up here, run these slabs all the way along into the tower like that. And then what do we need? We need our warped wood. It's basically all I need now to go ahead and fill the rest of the roof in. All we got to do now is come up here with the warped wood and we can go ahead and we can fill all this in. So we're going to do these stairs along the edge like that. And then it is the warped planks as full blocks all the way down. Okay, I almost did that wrong, but that's fine. And then these stairs on top like that. There we go. That's one side done. Just got to do this side and then the whole roof should be done. I think we'll be good all the way along here as well. And finally, last row of these warped wood stairs. There we go. Now, if we go off into free cam mode, I think that looks okay, but should it be steeper? I don't know. It's hard because right now it looks kind of stubby. Like maybe once we get that roof on, maybe it'll look okay. Or do I don't know, dude. Like right now, I don't know how I feel about it. Like I could make it steeper. Just remove that row of stairs. Should I do that though? Like what if we just come over here? It kind of looks really stubby right now. I might, yeah, I think we will. It's going to be kind of rough. We got to undo everything we've already done, but I think it's going to be for the best. If we go ahead, we have to break this whole thing, right? Because like I got to redo the entire thing. So we got to break it from top down. All of the black stone as well. It's going to peak up an extra block taller. So I think it's just going to be easier. It's going to be easiest if we do it this way. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to just make this steeper. So we're doing the full block all the way up, starting from the beginning right away. And then we can do boom and make that one face outward. And full block stair, stair, full block stair, just like that. And then we need all three of these materials here. And we go ahead and we get started with this. So just the full block and stairs on top. And then once again, full block all the way across and stairs all the way across. I did forget the blackstone though. We also got to go ahead, add in the blackstone all the way down the center, just like that. And then this won't take me that long. I just got to go ahead and do this one as well, just to make everything fully fit. And yeah, I really do believe that just looks a lot better in my opinion. And now what are we going to do? We got to get that done. I think before any of that, I kind of want to get myself like a main little door here. So where do I want to do this? Let's see. If we do a 2 wide door here, for example, is that a good idea? Like we remove all of that. We're going to grab my stone cutter. Let's grab 2 polished diorite stairs. Throw those upside down like that. And then we could do a nice big 3x2 window right there. I think that's a good idea. It is a very big one, but that is okay. We do need to go grab myself some glass though to be able to fill that in. Just gotta hope I haven't ran out of sand quite yet. I have not. That's good. Actually, should we just grab all this? I think we'll bring it all with. Just gonna give me a little bit more room to work with here. We can throw in the massive window like that. And then we're gonna need the pathway to sort of come in like so. We do need the coarse dirt. I obviously forgot the coarse dirt because why wouldn't I have? And if we fully bring these in, connect them in like that, we get a nice little pathway right there. We are gonna need another set of doors, which I actually might have had some I should have checked, but I did not do that. And we're gonna need some light in here as well. We'll just throw one there. And then I think we can connect this guy into here like this, just like that. We can do 2 more little stairs like that to kind of get this doorway opened up. And there we go. That's all the way in there. I'm gonna do a round staircase in here at some point, but right now I'm not too worried about that. There is something I gotta do up here though. If we build up with the coarse dirt and then we throw in some of these polished blocks like that. There we go. I also was just realizing I did not do that up there. So we do gotta grab our coarse dirt. I gotta finish off my original starter house here. We're just gonna build up the side like this. Take a little step back and we'll go ahead and we'll do fence gate on all of these. We can just build over, fence gate, open all of these guys up. And then little shutter right above just to kind of make it all match and look the same. There we go. Then hopefully this house will look a little bit better as well. Like if we go out into free cam, yeah, that helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie. One of the main things I gotta do is this pointy roof, but I haven't done one of these towers in a long time, so this actually might be challenging. And then if we come in here, I think one thing I want to do is add in the andesite into the floor to kind of give a little bit more texture work in here. We'll do it all throughout. We'll just kind of go around placing the andesite. We'll do one right there. There we go. I think that'll be good. And then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add in just a nice little torch there, there, and there. And then what do we want to do for the rest of the outside here? I don't know. Maybe we could do, let's see. We can do a nice little stair there and there. I did that wrong. We got to break that one and replace it. Do a nice little slab like that. And then one of these, maybe a little trapdoor. And then do we have any warped wood fences? Let me go check if we have any inside. We do. We have a couple of warped wood fences. That is good. Actually, we have a door as well. I'll take that too. And maybe if we just go ahead and we connect that. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Gives a little bit more detail on the outside here. Another thing I could do, craft up a couple of polished diorite stairs. And then if we go ahead and we like do some of this, just add a little bit texture around in the build. It adds a little bit more detail if there's these like holes in the wall. I don't know. I like how that looks. Then we're going to do a couple of these around just in all of the walls here like that. I think it does a lot for the build in my opinion. So real quickly, while I'm going ahead and adding in these stairs around for a little bit of texture, I just have to do a little shameless plug. So if you guys don't know, I am doing a second channel on YouTube here where basically the idea of the channel is it's going to be me playing variety games 100% from start to finish, really long videos like I make on Minecraft. And I'm currently working, I've recorded 100% of Firewatch, and dude, let me tell you, absolute masterpiece of a game. Absolutely love that game. If you haven't played it, highly recommend checking it out. It's literally amazing. I might leave the channel link in the description, so if that interests you, go check it out, I guess. I think that would be cool. Okay, that's open then. Is that okay? No, I think that one's got to go, right? Let's put that back like that. Maybe we'll do one like way up here in the center, and there we go. Got a little bit of detail, texture work done to the outside of the build. And then I kind of want to do a chimney. I think we are going to do a chimney, but I think first, let's wait a moment. We can do some glass panes like that. We'll do one there. We'll do one there, and we'll do one right there. Add in the glass panes to each of these. Of course, I misplaced one. That's fantastic. Not really. Where's my crafting table? Let me put that down. We can craft up just a little bit more of these glass. There we go. Hopefully, I don't ever end up running out of these because that would be quite unfortunate. We can add that one in there, and then this guy's gonna have to go. Redo that, and then we do have these two stairs. I'm gonna have to find spots to put them. One's gonna go there, and I think one is gonna go. We could do one right here, I suppose. Just put that up right like that. Here we go. We got windows all the way out the back side here. That's good. And then yeah, I think we're gonna do a nice little chimney that's gonna go up right there. But we need blocks for chimney. Let me grab all this. There's so many blocks just chilling in here. We're gonna go empty out my inventory, and then we can go collect the blocks that we're gonna use for the chimney. So like first things first, obviously this wood, I don't need any of that. Let me just empty my inventory. I'll see you guys afterwards. Now that I got some open inventory space, we are looking for some granite because granite kind of looks like brick. I can't really get clay in this world, so we are basically just going to be using granite for a chimney. Luckily for me, there is a beautiful vein of granite right here. Hopefully I can just collect this. Pretty sure this will be more than enough. I was gonna say I need like, I don't know, like a stack maybe. Pretty sure there's more than a stack here. We can just go ahead and collect up some of this, then we'll turn some of it into polished, some of it into regular, and we have a texture we can use for a nice little chimney. And you know what? There actually wasn't even that much granite there. We got a stack and 8 pieces of granite. That's not a great start if I'm being completely honest, but I think it'll be enough for a small little chimney on my tiny little house. So let's go ahead and let's put that stone cutter down. We're gonna do, I know, let's do half and half. Half is polished, half is not. And then what we're gonna do here, so we're gonna build up, I don't know, maybe like boom, boom. Nope, wrong block there. That is not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and let's break that. Move the glass out of my inventory, and we're gonna bring all of this up right here. We'll just bring this up, and it's gonna go through all the way through this thing. We'll just go up another 1, 2, let's go 3 and maybe 4 blocks like that, right? And then if we come down, we're gonna have to build up a nice little shape like that. Does that look dumb? I don't know. We can do a little bit more work though. We're gonna need some granite walls, and then we're gonna need, I don't know, a couple stairs and a couple of slabs, because then what we can do, something like this, kind of build these up a little bit. We could even go up another one over here. We could bring this one up with a wall like that, or even actually what we'll do a nice little stair like that. That's a little better. And we have this nice little chimney off the side of the build. Maybe right here we could do something like that. And yeah, I feel like that looks relatively good. Then if we go up to the top here, actually we're gonna need some wood. There's wood. Oh, I don't have spruce wood unfortunately, so I guess we're we're going to use oak wood in the meantime. Hopefully soon we get a wandering trader, and a wandering trader has some spruce saplings. That would be awesome. Access to spruce wood or even dark oak wood right now would be absolutely life-saving. And then up and around this, we can just go ahead and we can add on our nice little trapdoors all the way. We'll do one right here, just like that. And then do we do like something like that, maybe? Get rid of all my scaffolding we used to get up here. And there we go. We got myself a nice little chimney going up the side of the building. I think that helps a lot with the build. I think that looks really good. Only thing is I could add a campfire in to give it a little bit of a smoke effect as well. Let's see. How do you do a campfire? How do you... Oh, no. Wrong button. Okay, it's one coal, some stripped wood, and some sticks. I can do that. That's actually not that bad. We need one coal, some logs, and some sticks. And we can just go ahead and craft up a brand new campfire. There we go. I really need my wheat farm to start growing quicker because I am running out of food really quickly here. And then let's go up to the roof here. Let it go all the way up to the top. And okay, let me up here. Come on. And we can break this little granite. And we will do this campfire to the top. So that way it has the little smoke effect that we're looking for. And just break all my scaffolding I used to get up here. And then in free cam, look at that. That looks a lot better. Only thing now is adding on that nice little pointed roof that we're looking for. I am going to take a little bit of a pit stop though. We're going to pick all of my wheat again because I need more wheat. I am running out of bread. I'm down to 12 pieces of bread. Just a dozen loaves. That is not good. I need access to bread. Okay, we got 21 seed. Go ahead and replant or plant all these in. We are going to have to go get some more dirt and expand this farm soon, but not quite yet. We're good for now. And we got 18 pieces of bread. How many is that? I think that gives me an extra 5. No, 6. Extra 6 bread. That gets me up to 18. Not bad at all. And then I'm dreading it because I don't know how to do it, but I think I'm going to get up there and we're going to get to work on that tower. So we got my coarse dirt. Let's go ahead and we'll scaffold up here. And then from up here, let's see. Let's do stone cutter. Let's do all this in a polished black stone. We're going to need some slabs, obviously, right? We're going to need some stairs, obviously. And then, yeah, let's just get started. So if we break the stone cutter, we're going to start out with like a stair that's going to go off. Wait, no, not like that. Let me grab that. We got to overhang it like that, I think, right? And we'll do this off each of these. Just leave a little gap between each of them. Just one nice stair like that. And we'll do it off each and every side. And then we'll do it off of these guys as well. Wait, which way did that make these face? I'm facing them towards the middle one. So it's going to go out this way and out that way. Same thing all the way around the base of this. We'll just do a nice little thing like that. There we go. And then if we go ahead and we add in some slabs to these in-betweens to kind of fully build it up and give it that look that we're going for. And then what do we want to do? I think we're going to bring these up too. We can bring that up like that. So we're going to make like a little bit of a thing that looks like that. I don't know if that makes any sense. What would that look like? Half of like a plus, I guess? I don't know. Basically very simple. Just 2, 3, and 4 blocks in each of these corners. We'll bring them all up like that. And then I believe we'll go up 2 in these corners like that. I don't know. I'm kind of freehanding this and trying to figure this out as I go. And then let's see. We're going to go boom, 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 and all the way around with these, I think. I hope this looks good. I have no idea what this is going to look like. I'm not good with these type of roofs. We're going to figure it out though. I promise. And we're going to do all of these ones. They're going to go up here. I think I'm going to do the whole thing out of blackstone mostly because I forgot, but also because I think the warped wood won't look good for a pointy roof. How else do I do this though? I don't exactly know. I think we bring these up like this, right? To fully fill this area in. And then this one is going to go up like that, up like that, up like that, up like that. And then we're going to go up 2. I'm running out of blocks, dude. This is bad. And I'm going to be completely out of blocks. We're going to use these slabs like that, right? And then we can go 1, 2. Do I want to go up one more? No, I think what we're going to do then, I have an idea. We need the stone cutter and we need more blackstone. So actually I'm wrong. We're going to be heading into the nether, I guess. We just got to get rid of all the scaffolding and we're going to take a look at what this looks like and see if it's like the idea that I was going for or not. So with all that broken, let's go into free cam. Yeah, that looks really, really bad. Why does that look so bad? How do I make that look good? I don't know. That looks horrendously bad right now. Maybe, I think I know what I need to do. I think I know what I did wrong. Let's go back up there. Let's get back to work. So let's build up with the coarse dirt. Luckily for me, I've got a lot of pickaxe durability. Otherwise, I'd be cooked. And we're going to have to break this thing down all the way from the top. I need all of this blackstone back. So then we're going to try bringing this up steeper. So from out here, what if we go ahead and we do this off of the middle of all of these like that? We're going to bring all these up like so. Just across 3, up 1. And then how do I actually do this? I think we go up 1 like this in all the corners, right? And then try to think here. So it's going to be, okay, wait, we want to use a slab here. So we're going to put a slab like that. We're going to go up 1, 2, and then it's going to be slab and then 1, 2, and then slab and 1, 2 like that. I think that's correct, right? So let's do the same thing. It's going to be slab up 2, and a slab, and we'll go up 2. It's basically the same design I did with the other one. The only difference is we're going out 1 more block. That way it actually builds up a little bit quicker. And I think that'll help make it look just a lot better and a lot pointier at the top, which is what we're going for. I just don't know exactly how I plan to do the corners yet. Let's see. Yeah, how do we want to do the corner? I think we could do, let's go up. Wait, no, let's do a slab like that. And then we're going to do a full block and then a slab. I think that could work because that'll differentiate and make it a little different. Wait, what did I do wrong here? What? Oh, wait, we got to go up like that. There we go. And then slab, full block, slab. We can do this all the way around. So it's just going to be slab, full block, and slab in all of the corner, just like that. And then if we go into this mode, is that going to be better? I think that might be better once I finish building it up, right? I can't quite tell yet because right now it still looks a little weird, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. And then do we actually just go ahead and do like this on all of these? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, now if we come over here, yeah, that makes that steeper. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do, but we obviously need some more blackstone, which means we gotta go back to the nether. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little afraid to go back to the nether, but let's go ahead and let's get my scaffolding here. Jump back onto there. We can take this all the way down. But then before we go into the nether, holy English, I do want to come back. We're going to harvest up the wheat one more time. Grab every piece of that. There's one more right there. And we got an extra 14 seeds here. We can go ahead and we can plant all of these. Fill in more of the garden there. There we go. And then I also, actually, we're going to have to go craft up some bread. Let's do that. There we go. 3 extra pieces of bread. And then I'm wondering if I should maybe also go farm all the trees before we go into the nether. And you know what? Yeah, I think I am actually just going to go ahead and we're going to farm up all of the oak trees while we're here. Get a little bit of extra wood on hand. That way I have it. And then why did I like not get any saplings from farming that? That was kind of depressing. We got 4 saplings from all of that. But yeah, we do want to just go ahead, grab all these trees and go, and then we can replant them, I guess, right? I just want all the saplings I can get first. That way I can get extra wood and keep expanding my wood farm. I feel like it's a pretty important for me to do. We can just plant these in here. Make sure we grab all the saplings and keep going like that. We'll also do one right there as well. And I got the extra saplings from those trees. I can fully expand that all the way to the end as well. But yeah, it should be perfect. We can just go around, farm up all these trees before we head on into the nether. And there we go. Now that we got all the trees farmed up, we can go ahead, head back into the nether and get to work collecting some more blackstone bricks because we're going to need a lot more for the roof for that build. And luckily for me, the basalt biome was right by my portal as well. So it should be pretty easy. The only thing is if I need more warped wood is going to be a little bit of a nightmare for me to get. All I need is my torch in my offhand and then we got to get right over there. I see the basalt biome. So we just got to make a little bit of progress over there. We only have 18 bread, dude. I am like severely running low on food supply and I don't like it. Like it is definitely one of my least favorite parts about this. But yeah, I guess we'll just scale this sort of little cliff thing. What do you call a nether cliff? Like they're not mountains. There's got to be like a specific name for a nether cliff. I don't know what it would be. And then I think it was right there is where I got the blackstone from, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, we built up here. I did bring some cobblestone with, so we should be good there. We already do have this little pathway as well, so we're chill. We're chill. We'll just go. Where was it? Was it up here? Yeah, it was right here. And we can start collecting up some more blackstone. We're gonna need, I don't know, let's grab like 3 to 4 stacks right away. Maybe we'll just break my entire diamond pickaxe. I'm not exactly sure. And there we go. We got 4 stacks of blackstone. Let's go ahead and let's turn some of this into these polished blackstone brick. And then we're also going to do, let's just do like 16 of these. We'll do a polished blackstone brick slab. Then we go ahead and we grab this and we can get back up on the roof and get back to work building up my pointy roof. Hopefully I'm able to make this thing look good. It's a long way up here. So we got to go all the way up like that. And then let's get all the blackstone out of my inventory besides the polished stuff. And then if we go up, so we're going to obviously do that. And then we're going to go 1, wait, no, come on. 1? No? Oh, and we got to go 2. Wait, that's actually cool. So we got to do like that. And then is this one normal? Yeah, this one is normal. We can take this one up. No, it is not. What? Like that? Yeah, there we go. I think that's going to be kind of the look we're going for there. So we're going to go with the slab and then like that. And then 1, 2. Slab like that. And then 1, 2. And we'll do this just all the way around the tippy top here. Always got to remember that slab. I keep forgetting it. So bring all these up first, I think is just going to be the better idea. And then we can go up 1, 2, 1, 2. That one is not correct. Let's go ahead and let's throw that there. And then 1 and 2. I forgot again. So boom. Oh, wait. What am I doing wrong, dude? Is this all correct? Wait, if I go like boom. Yeah, no, I do got to do the double slab. That's fine. So we can do boom and then slab and then 1, 2 and then slab, slab and then 1 and 2 and then slab, slab and 1 and 2. Make sure that's connected like that. And then if we go off into free cam here, that's looking basically perfect to what I want it to look like. The only thing is obviously we got to fill in these corners. I have an easy way to fill in these corners. I think we just go ahead and we throw on a slab right there, and we're just going to keep going all the way around, throwing these little slabs on the corners. And we're going to need more polished blackstone slabs. Good thing I collected so much polished blackstone because we are using quite a lot for this. Okay, wait, is there one there? See, this is hard. The middle one is, wait a minute, what? Does this match this? It doesn't. This one's supposed to be one taller. No, I think this one can just be broken, right? So we can just do boom. No, that does need to be like that. Is there a spot that's open here? There's not. We're just gonna bring this up to match, and then but that one should look one lower. I don't know, dude. This is hard. Why do these not match each other like that? And then what? This one as well has like these slabs on the front. If we break those and then we go all the way around, is it done now? Is everything? I think it matches now, right? This one needs to be broken. Why? How did I make this so uneven? And then we need to bring all of these ones up one more, or no? No, because now that's completely wrong. Let's break all what we just did there. I don't know why this is so challenging for me to do. This is like kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this one needs to come down. This one needs to come down. And there we go. Now I think it's all even. I don't know why this is such a challenge. It is getting dark out though, so I think I'm gonna go down and we can just go sleep the night away. Oh no, pickaxe, please do not break. Please make it all the way to the bottom. I'm begging you. Okay, this is close enough. If it breaks now, that's fine. I can craft a new one. We'll be good. Oh, it made the whole way. Let's go. But while we're here, I think let's just craft up a brand new diamond pick, right? A guy really cannot go wrong with a diamond pick. And there we go. We got that. And then we can sleep the night away. Now, I'm not sure if this looks dumb, but I think I like how it looks. Here's kind of the peak we're going for. And once it's up to the middle top, I think it'll be looking really good. We just got to get back up there and get back to work. I really should get some actual scaffolding, but wait, I can't because I don't have access to any bamboo in this world, unfortunately. So what we're going to do now, same thing. Let me just grab all the resources we need. And we can just go up. So it's going to be 2 and then it's going to be 1, 2 again. We'll just keep going up 2 every corner. So slab and then up 2 blocks, slab and then up 2 blocks. And this will work out perfectly. I think, I hope, I really, really hope. If not, that's a little embarrassing, but that's fine. And then this corner and then this one right here up the 2. And then if we go up 1, 2, and 3, then we're going to need the wall. So let's go ahead and let's craft up a couple of these. Let's do 6. And we can go, let's go up 1 and 2. I think that'll be good, right? Then if we go free cam mode, here's kind of what we got for the roof. I think that looks okay, right? Kind of looks like a pointy castle roof. Not exactly what my goal was, but good enough that I'm happy with it, I think. And all we got to do, I mean, the whole roof is done. We just come down here. You know what? Actually, I have one more idea. If we do like this all the way around the top, this might look a little bit better. Let's go free cam. I do think that looks a little bit better. Brings it more up to a peak. That's a really nice tall tower. I think we'll call that good. I just got to get over here and we can mine my way down from the tower. And I think for this build, all I got to do now is figure out stuff to do in the tower. So first things first, I do think I am just going to punch a nice little door in right there. Glad I made that extra pickaxe because I did just break that one. And we're going to go grab myself a nice little warped wood door from inside of the house here. Let's see, warped wood. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll just take all of it right away. Actually, I'm going to take it all. And if we come back out here, we're just going to have to do stuff to make this not look so plain because right now it looks very, very plain. Let's get rid of that. And then obviously I did forget the diorite because why would I have remembered it? Let's get rid of that as well. It's a lot of running back and forth, but that is okay. I'll just leave that door open. We need coarse dirt first of all, which we got some right there. And then we need some diorite as well. Then is that everything? I think that is everything. I'm down to 16 pieces of bread. We're going to eat one and we're going to have 15. Not good. Not good at all. And then we can throw the stair in right there, obviously. And we'll throw in the dirt and the warp door like that. Let's get rid of that then. And there we go. We got a nice little start there to that. And then if we go ahead and we throw that guy on like so, maybe we'll throw some warped wood fences. I'm going to need more, dude. My inventory. I need, I don't know. Let me go grab some sticks first. A lot of running back and forth to get materials because I never actually bring the materials that I need the first time. So why would I do that? That would be stupid. That would not be a good idea. Anyways, let's go. We're going to need how much? I don't know. We'll do like that much for now. That's 18. We can run these guys up like that, run them up like that. Let's go ahead and let's break that one. And then if we do there, and then that one in the middle to kind of arch that a little bit better. Maybe we want to bring this down one block though. So if we break all of this across here, all of it like that, and then let's see, we're going to need the trapdoor there, and then it's going to be the slab right there. I feel like that's a little better, right? I like that a little bit more. And then get rid of that. Oh, we're going to need some stairs actually. So let's craft up, not a ton, just a couple of these stairs, and then glass as well that I obviously forgot in the house again. Just attempt number 3 to get all the resources I need. Where did I put? There we go. The glass. Let's grab that. And then let's go ahead and we'll use the coarse dirt to get up here. And maybe we could start, let's see, right there. We go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can do one from the top right there. Go ahead and throw in the glass panes. And then we can do a nice little slab like that, and one there and one there. Add in the warped fences to go all the way down. Get rid of this. And then what we can do, we can go out into free cam. There we go. That makes that look a lot better in my opinion. It just adds so much more to the build. Only thing is like this feels very big for the size of house I have, I feel like. But you know what? I think that's fine. I think we're gonna leave it as is. Maybe we'll throw one over here on this side as well. So if we go all the way around here, it's gonna be one there, and then it was a slab and a slab, and then we're gonna go up here. I'm gonna have to go into free cam to take a look. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then when the glass panes like that, nice little stair on the top there with the slabs on the 2 edges, and we can run the warped wood fences all the way down, except we are one short, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to grab myself, let's see, crafting table. We're gonna need some more fences. Let's do 4 sets of them like that. We can grab myself the crafting table, and we can come right back up to here, add the warp fences there, and there we go. I think the outside of this build is basically gonna be done. If we go ahead and we come over here, I feel like that looks pretty good in my opinion. I think we're gonna call that good as is. So yeah, I think this building is done. I don't know what else to do to it. I should probably throw a window in the back, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now because I'm never gonna be back here. And then what else is there to do? I mean, we could go ahead and add in, maybe we'll do that. We'll add in like some leaves and stuff around as well, just to fully get everything decorated up. Where do we got it? Let's see, leaves. We'll take these. Oh, I should maybe do, yeah, let's do this. We're gonna grab my my slabs and craft up some composters. Let's just do 3 of them right away. And if we come over here, we can do, I don't know, we can do like a little plant right there, for example. We can do one there. We can maybe do one, we're gonna have to like crouch on this and do one like that. I think that looks pretty good to start out. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Was the inside lit up? I don't remember. It is lit up. There is a torch on the floor that I'm gonna get rid of. But then, oh, I almost want to bring some stairs to go up this as well. Out of like, wait, what if we do like this? And we just go up by half a slab each time, right? Then we can do this one like that. Every single time we go around, we're just gonna go up half a block and get a nice little wrap around like that. Obviously, we're gonna need some more oak wood to do that though. So let's go grab some. Let's put the crafting table down there. Actually, I already got the oak wood that I need. We just gotta craft it up into some slabs. Maybe a little overkill with the slabs, but that is okay. And we can bring this up like this, bring it up, and we're just gonna keep going around like this and up half a slab so we can get it all the way up to the top layer here. And then on the top here, we are just gonna go ahead and fill some of this in. Can I still get up and down? I think one here and one here needs to be broken, and I think we're good. Aside from that, we can just go ahead and throw in some torches all the way around the top like that. And then on the way down, we'll add some torches in again just to make sure there's no monster spawning or anything like that. And there we go. Now we got myself a nice little round staircase that's gonna go all the way up the tower, which is exactly what we were looking for. Okay, something I want to do, we got this chimney over here on this new small building, but I do want to do a nice massive chimney that's going to be up the side of this building because this wall right now is very boring and very plain. So we're gonna need a lot of granite and a lot of inventory space. So I think first things first, let's go ahead and let's empty out my inventory just so I actually have the room that I'm gonna need to work with. And once I get some inventory space, we can get to work on the actual process of collecting the resources and building up the chimney. Unfortunately for me, I don't think this is gonna be enough granite. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go collect more. So let's go find myself a brand new vein of granite that we can collect and get all the resources we need for our giant chimney that I want to build. I believe there should be some granite right over this hill, if I'm not mistaken. I remember there being some over here. I'm pretty sure. So where was that at? Let's see. Gonna use F5 here because it's a little easier. It's hard because the dirt looks like granite a lot of the time as well. I don't see any granite though. This is not good. Where are they hiding all the granite from me, dude? What is going on right now? This is actually an uncomfortably long walk, but I see the granite. We just got to get down over there to that granite patch and we can collect that. Oh, is there? No, I was gonna say, is that more? But it's not. So you can go head up to that one right there. Hopefully that has enough granite to build everything I want. I didn't realize how far I would have to walk in order to just get a vein of granite. Thought it would be a lot quicker than that. Maybe it spawns more frequently underground in the cave. Might be worth for me to check that out. But like, it is so easy just to walk on the surface and find myself granite this way. That's one thing I really like about the Stone Wasteland map. All the resources I use for building, I literally can just walk the surface and find like 90% of everything. And I don't know, it's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really appreciate that. Also, something I just thought about, I was gonna build a barn, but then I was like, wait, I'm in a Stone Wasteland. There's no friendly mobs to put in the barn, unfortunately. So I think I'm probably gonna avoid building the barn for now, at least. I just don't have any purpose for a barn. But yeah, let's just go ahead and collect up some of this granite. We're gonna grab enough that hopefully I won't need to collect any more granite for the rest of the video. Now that I got all the granite collected, I just got a really long hike back to my base. My base is basically like straight through the mountain right there, but I got to go all the way around to actually get to it because I am not climbing that mountain. Absolutely no way that I'm going to be climbing that mountain. Not now anyways. I'm just going to run back the old-fashioned way because I do not like climbing mountains. I don't want to do that. I honestly think it'll still be quicker just to run around because climbing up that, it looks like an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we can just get to work here. So if we break out an area where this thing is going to go, it's going to be center block right there, and we're gonna go out too wide. And somehow I filmed that without even realizing I had my phone on playing a Moist Critical video in the background. So sorry if you guys heard that. Moist Critical, do not copyright me, please. We're gonna bring this all the way up here, and then do I want to bring? Yeah, I think we're gonna cut this whole thing through the roof. It's gonna be a massive chimney. So we go all the way up here, keep going, alternating between these block types to kind of keep the textures a little bit random here, like that. And we're gonna go up and above the roof a little bit as well. This is all gonna go. Keep going up here, and then honestly, and go up one more, and then up like that. Maybe I think that'll be good, right? And then if we drop down here, I don't know exactly what we're doing yet, but that's kind of gonna be the idea. That looks a little strange though. So then if we go up here as well, it's gonna be really big and thick chimney is the idea. We'll just bring this guy up sort of to like, how high do I want to go? I don't know, maybe like another 2 blocks up, and then we can bring this one up as well. Maybe bring it unevenly up so it's like that. I think that's kind of the idea. And then obviously this corner here as well. We'll bring this one up a little bit more there, probably till about there. I think that'll be good. We're just trying to round this guy out and make this all basically even, but I do want it to be a little uneven so it looks a little bit more natural, like so. I'm just trying to think, do I want, like, that looks a little strange right now. I feel like I got to get up there and we got to change that a little bit. Also, my wheat farm is coming along really, really well. Do you want to keep that in mind? I think what we'll do, let's go up a little bit more here. We're bringing this one up like another 2 blocks there, and then I could bring one of these guys is going to go up like that. There we go. We can break all of the coarse dirt here, and then yeah, we'll break the coarse dirt going all the way down to the bottom as well, like that. And then how do I do that? Like, doing these corners is got to be the hardest part, right? We can break off some of this, and then obviously we'll just bring some of this guy up here a little bit, nothing too crazy, maybe like that. We could cut this one off here and do that corner in there, fully get this thing going around as desired. We'll do the same things over here. We'll bring one up there, and then maybe even this one down here we can do it like that. And then I feel like that's gonna be a pretty solid start to a chimney, right? I think that looks pretty solid. I just gotta add on some more texturing and stuff like that. And then from over here, let's just go ahead. We can add on, like, I don't know, we'll throw that guy on right there. We could throw a stair on there. We could do a slab right there. Just try to build this up all the way around to make it all actually look decent. Kind of add some more textures, stuff like that. We'll do one right there. And then, you know what? We're gonna need a bunch more stuff, right? So let's go ahead and craft up some stairs here. We'll go with like 8 of those, some slabs as well, and then we'll go with like 10 walls. And there we go. We got all these texture blocks we're gonna need. We can build up and we can texture sort of the edges here. So let's do a wall there. We'll do a nice little, I want this one to face the other direction though. So if we break that, we put it right there, build it up like that. And then over here, okay, we're gonna do, let's see, we can do a wall there. We can do a slab there, and we're gonna go up a little taller or higher then. So let's go ahead and let's break that. Scaffold up here with some more dirt. We can bring that up like that. I think that'll look pretty good. And then we're almost done. I just got to do like the way top peak here. So if we do a stair up there, we do a wall up right there. And then all I got to do now, I think, is a nice little peak here with the granite walls. And then if we break all this, I want to see what this looks like. We might add a campfire as well for the smoke effects, but we'll see. See how this guy looks by itself. I don't know. I haven't really done one of these chimneys in a while, so bear with me. If this doesn't look the greatest, I'll have to work on it, but that's fine. And then if we go off into our free cam, oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really nice. Got a nice big tall chimney going all the way up through there. I think that looks amazing. And then here's kind of the picturesque look we got of my little area. Let me take my stuff out of my inventory here. We're just holding my fist. That looks amazing in my opinion. I absolutely love it. We got my main house. We got my little tower house there as well. And I think they look really good, really nice together. Only thing I'm trying to decide if I want to add like the little campfire ring at the top of that one, but I don't think so. Kind of like how it peaks up and has like the walls at the way top of it. I think it's kind of nice. So with the two houses done, I think it is time. I am down to 9 bread. I really got to work on expanding my farm. And as we just saw, there is a lot of wheat that is fully grown, which is perfect. We can go ahead and we can harvest up all of the fully grown wheat here, literally every single piece. And then we're probably going to work on expanding the wheat farm a little bit as well. This will be great though, because I need more bread badly right now. And this is going to give me that extra bread that I need. We just farm up all of that. There we go. That's an extra 46 wheat. And we got a stack and 25 wheat seeds. So obviously all of this, we'll plant that in. And then we're going to need more wood, not wood, dirt. We're going to need more dirt and we can go ahead and we can expand the farm back here in just a moment. First things first though, we got all this wheat. Let's go ahead. We can craft that up into bread. There's 24. Absolutely awesome. And then do we have any dirt? I got 49 dirt. That's a start. And then we're going to want this hoe. We're going to want the water bucket. And then we're going to want, let's go with trapdoors, I guess, and we'll work pretty good. A couple things I got to do back here. So number one, we got 49 dirt. We can expand. So let's see. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all of that all the way along can be turned into dirt. And I'll do it here as well. We'll just remove out all of the stone that we got here. Dude, my room is so hot. I got to go turn my fan on right now. Or I just got to take my sweatshirt off. I have a sweatshirt on. It's just really, really, really hot. And I don't like it. I absolutely hate being hot. It's one of the worst feelings ever. But yeah, let's get this. Let's get to work. Let's get this finished out. We're going to go along. All this copper can go. I don't like copper, bro. It's so ugly. And then we're going to bring the dirt all the way along here. I've got what? We got 10 pieces left. I guess we could start doing this row here. We'll just start chopping this guy out. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place that in with the dirt. And then from right here, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, water bucket that. And then we're going to waterlog that right away as well. And we can hoe 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 3 blocks, and 3 blocks. Let's go ahead and we can hoe this entire thing right away. Actually, wait a minute. This whole thing can be hoed as well. All of that. My iron hoe is going to break at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. And we can get to work right away. We got an extra 64 and 16 wheat seeds. We'll just go ahead and plant as many of these as we can. I think I'm going to need to go get more dirt here in a moment, though. I got a small feeling that I don't quite have enough dirt down to be able to fully grow a full-size wheat farm. Here we go. We got 20 seeds left over. We definitely need more dirt. And there we go. I just took a small intermission to take my sweatshirt off because I was literally sweating so much. Unacceptable. I absolutely hate being sweaty. It's the worst feeling of all time. But in the meantime, like I said, we need more dirt. So we're going to go find myself a vein of dirt. Right over there, we got one. There's dirt literally everywhere in this world. You just got to look around for it a little bit. Also, my inventory is kind of a mess right now. I got to reorganize that to how I normally have it. And then we can go ahead and start farming up a little bit of dirt. I only need like 20 pieces, but we might do a little bit more than that just because we're here. And in the future, I'm sure that I'm gonna need more dirt anyway, so we might as well just grab a little bit extra. So yeah, honestly, we might just grab this whole vein of dirt over here. It looks like a pretty small vein, so it shouldn't take me too long to be able to grab the whole thing. There we go. I think we're gonna call that good as far as the dirt collection process goes. I think we got enough. What do we got? We got about a stack and 38. I didn't even know how much I had, but we're calling it good there. It's getting dark out, but I want to go ahead and we're gonna finish adding on to the farm back here. I think we could just go, yeah, we'll just go further this way, right? We just chop out all of this andesite here that I put here earlier to cover up the cave. We go ahead and replace it all in with the dirt and hoe it all right away as well. And then add in our wheat seeds like that. And then with the bucket, we need to grab more water from my infinite water source. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of a problem, right? Because right here, 1, 2, and 3. And then right here, yeah, we can add one more row here, actually. So we're going to dig out this last row of stone on the end here. And they should also be able to be turned in to a nice little wheat farm. I'll do it at the end like that. And then just add in the dirt one more time. And all of this should be hoeable land if I'm not mistaken. Just do all of that. that. And then we have 12 seeds left. Let's take those and we can plant or start planting along here. There we go. And there's a couple more pieces that have grown in the meantime. We're going to go ahead and grab all these. And then hopefully, is that enough? Can we? Yeah, we're going to need to expand a little bit more. We can go all the way along there. And then if we start from over here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here. Do that. Waterlog it. And then we can do all of this. It can all be turned in to dirt. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same exact way I was doing it earlier. Same thing right here. It is probably dark out. Sorry if you guys couldn't see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. I think I'm going to go sleep so that way I don't have to worry about monsters coming and eating me. And we can just keep on digging all this out. I think I'm going to dig it all out first, and then I can worry about adding in the dirt. So that way it's just a little easier, one step at a time. So dig it all out. And then now that it is all dug out, we can go ahead and we can add in our dirt like that. And we'll do this side. Oh, wait. One thing I want to do, actually, I just thought about. I definitely want to go ahead and line all the edges up with the slabs. That way I don't have to worry about falling off and breaking the entire farm. So all the way along the edges, let's go ahead and let's do this. I'm gonna have to break some of these plants that I've already done. That way I can easily get up and down the layers here. So all the way along here as well. And then do I want to do this as well? I think so. So we're gonna go ahead and line this up as well. All the way along this edge, remove some of these that are already here. And we can just keep on going along like that. There we go. And then I think I got this whole back area lined up, right? Let's go ahead and let's get rid of this stone and get rid of that stone. And then we can just dig out the rest of where these dirt are going to go. So wait, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that works perfectly right there. Absolutely glorious stuff. And then we plant in the dirt on this side. And then final little square right here. We can go ahead and dig this one out as well. Nothing too special. Literally the same thing in every spot. And then hopefully we don't have to worry about monster spawns, especially now with all the water. And then honestly, I might want to go down there and grab all that stone as well. That's a lot to just be wasting. So yeah, let's go. We got this trapdoor. I can just go down here. We can grab up all of the andesite that we might have dropped underground here. And oh, there's a little water cave here as well. But yeah, I'm definitely just going to be scooping up every piece of andesite and final couple pieces. And then we can just go swim back up to the top. Nothing too important going on. And we can just close that back up. Perfect. And then you know what? We got the hoe. Let's go ahead and let's just hoe this entire thing. Get it all turned in to a nice little garden. And then how many seeds do we got? We've got 21. We can just start on this side and plant all of these in. There we go. And then yeah, I guess farming, at least temporarily, we're going to say the farming is done in this area. Next up, I think I want to do another build over here in this section. So I think what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to bring the pathway. It's going to go this way. So I really wish I had enchanting set up right now, but I do not. Wait, maybe I should just get like level 1 enchants. That could be a good idea, right? Let's see. Do I have the materials I need in order to get level 1 enchants? We got 2 of these. We got obsidian and we got a book. We do. Okay, wait. Do I have any lapis though would be the next question. I don't know. Let's get an enchanting table. And then we don't have any lapis, but we can throw the enchanting table down right there. And then I think it's time we go on a small little mission to go get myself some lapis. I think it's going to be important that we get that because then I could get at least efficiency 1, maybe even efficiency 2 on a pickaxe. Well, the question is, where was that cave at? Okay, actually, we got potatoes here. Let's go ahead and let's plant these or expand these just like that. And then, yeah, here was that cave. So if we grab my water bucket out, I should have grabbed some lapis while I was down here before. Oh, hello. Leave me alone, sir. I do not appreciate that. Yeah, we're just going to go down, hopefully find myself a vein of lapis. That's all we need. Guys, don't mind me. I'll just be passing through. Nothing personal. Promise you it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I just want lapis. And then where did I go down to get deeper in this cave? I don't know. It was right here. It was right here. And yeah, I already see lapis. I just should have grabbed this earlier. I would be able to avoid this entire problem. Okay, then we can just take this down. I was already down here in this part. That is a lot of mobs. Hello, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just here for your lapis. It's not that deep. Yeah, look at that right there. Okay, well, you know what? First, kill this guy. Oh, he blew up. Okay, and then we can grab the lapis. There we go. That's some. I want some more than that, though. I need a little bit more. Let's see. We got cobblestone. Just go around this little corner there. Hello, skeleton. Don't mind me, sir. I need you to die. There's some more lapis up there, but it's beside 2 creepers. Or 3 creepers. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? That's okay. We're gonna hit one and we're gonna run. Hit and run. It's just a giant repetition. We gotta hit him and run. Oh, there's a zombie coming behind me. Okay, wait. You? No. Oh, that's fine. I got zombies here I gotta worry about a little bit. And then you. Okay, you're dead. Awesome. We are wasting a lot of bread down here as well, which is not great, but what do you do about it? Okay, now some more lapis. I will be taking all of that. Thank you very much. That's 13. Not bad. We can definitely do better though. Get off my edge. Thank you. I'll be taking this. What does that get me to? That's 22 lapis. That's probably enough where I won't need any more, but I think I'm gonna go for 1 more vein. I see that one right down there. You know what? Let's place this down. I think it's gonna be the best way. And then we can just ride this all the way down to the bottom. And then, oh, look at that. Lapis right here, actually. I can just grab this. I think we'll call this good once I grab all of this. There we go. And we can go back up to the surface and I can actually enchant my diamond pick. You know what? This piece is right here, though. It's in the open. Let me grab that right away as well. And now that we got my lapis, let's go ahead and we put the diamond pick and the lapis in the enchanting table. What can we get here? So efficiency 1, obviously that's okay. Efficiency 1 or efficiency 1. Why does this one take level 5 and this one's level 4? I think we're gonna go with this one. Hopefully we got unbreaking now, just efficiency 1. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Efficiency 1 is at least better than no efficiency, right? So then I think I also want to enchant my shovel. We're gonna go with efficiency 1 there as well. That's good. And then my axe, I think I'll leave my axe for now. I don't think enchanting that is that important. And then with the efficiency 1, it'll just make my life a little bit easier to go ahead and we can mine along this edge and get myself a nice little pathway to where my next build is going to be. And I'm thinking what we're going to do. Let me grab all my core. No, I'm going to use regular dirt for this actually. So from right here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can start the build like right here, I think. This could be an outer corner to the build. And then I think this build I'm going to run this way as well, right? So we're going to need to bring this all the way over. It's going to come in and we could probably make it climb up here as well. So like if we do like that, right? And then if this is andesite, we bring this up a little bit. We're going to have to terraform quite a bit here actually. So let's bring all of this up and then using the andesite, we can bring it over and like that. And then let's get rid of all this dye right here. We can fill this whole area in using the andesite. A little bit of the terraforming that I need to do. And then I'm out of andesite. Do we have any more in the base? Let's go see. Fingers crossed. Also, something I just thought of. This charcoal is done, which means we can break this up into 4 even stacks and we can fill all these furnaces with 16 charcoal each, which is awesome. And luckily for me, we do have some extra andesite in my chest, so we can just place all this down. We're probably gonna have to go collect more of this in the future, but for now, I'm not gonna worry about it. And then if we go ahead and we connect this into there, and then with the coarse dirt, I don't have very much coarse dirt left, but hopefully we have enough to go all the way around here and sort of connect it in to the path right there. And then right here, let's go up and let's go in just 2 blocks to start like that. Break that, and then we could do the next build right here. So we started. Okay, how do I actually want to do this guy though? I don't know. I think I wanted to match like the same like calcite diorite block palette. I think all the builds I'm going to make in that exact block palette. I'm just trying to think, how do I want to do that? I could make it start here actually. If we make this the front of the build and we bring the coarse dirt further this way, right? I mean, obviously we only have 10 blocks, so we'll be able to fill in that and then like one more right there. And then we're gonna need the coarse dirt. Let me go grab the coarse dirt. We need to get rid of all of this extra stuff. Oh, wait, no, not coarse dirt. What did I need? I'm trying to think. I don't remember what I need. I can clean up my inventory a little bit though here. And then I think, what was it? Oh, it was polished stuff like this. All these white blocks that I use for building like everything. We're gonna make up some more polished diorite, and with the calcite, we go ahead and we throw that guy down right there. We could do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wrong thing. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then if we run this back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have to keep going here. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be number 9, number 10, and I think number 11, like that. And then this could be kind of like the outline for what we're gonna do for this house, I think. Not exactly sure. We're just kind of like playing around and hoping something sticks and something looks good. But that does mean we're gonna have to do some digging. So all of this, I think all the way, yeah, we're gonna just cut all of this out here. It's gonna be like at the side of the cliff. I've been doing this a lot with my builds recently where I just build them in the side of a cliff. It's a little bit awkward, but it ends up working out usually. We're gonna have to dig all of this out. So very happy we got efficiency on this pickaxe. Definitely a helpful enchant. And there we go. We got this entire thing sort of dug out. Should I bring it forward more? Like, I don't want it to stick out so far. That's the problem. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. We're just gonna swap between the polished diorite and the calcite, go all the way around. There we go. We got the outline for build number 1. And then what else can we do? Let's see. How tall is like this, for example? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we go 7 blocks tall with this. So it's good. Let's see. We got 1. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what if we bring this whole thing up to that height? How are we going to be feeling or looking then? Hopefully we have enough like calcite and diorite because I don't really want to go far more. But yeah, let's just bring this whole thing up to that Y or 7 block tall level. And we can decide from there if we want to go taller or shorter. I don't know. I think I'm also going to do like a little entryway off the side of this thing over here as well. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like that's a decent idea though. There we go. Now that we got the main box of this build done, I think it's time we do a roof. We're once again going to do the same style of steep roof because I'm really enjoying how these are coming together and looking. So let's see. We're going to need my my polished blackstone. We're going to need my polished blackstone stairs and my slabs. And we're going to need one of these. And we're going to do, let's do half of these as those. And we're going to do the other half as those. And then hopefully, please be enough for the entire roof, ideally. We're going to build up here with the dirt like we always do. And it's going to be the exact same build layout as that one. So we're going to outline with the polished blackstone, and then we'll fill in with the warped wood afterwards. Obviously, just the blackstone all the way like along the edge like that. Same thing back here. We're just going to overhang and do the blackstone all the way along the edge like this. I mean, literally all the way down like that. And then full block stair, and one more full block and stair, and then outwards, and overhang. And then all we got to do is connect this side in as well. So stair, boom, boom, all the way up into the center like that. I did run out of stairs, unfortunately, but there we go. We got that nice little peak roof that we got over there, and we got over there. I think that just, I don't know. I love the look of these peak roofs. It's that steep roof. It's different than the regular roof, but it looks really, really good. We are obviously going to need some more. So let's go ahead and let's craft up some more of those. Grab my little stone cutter, grab my torch, and we can do this side right away as well. It's just going to be the exact same thing. So we meet up in the middle. We're going to overhang and then boom, just like so. And one final one. And then the whole thing will be done at least being outlined. Very, very simple. And then all we got to do now, take the polished blackstone brick slabs and run them all the way down the middle here. So we connect in like that. And there we go. We got the entire thing outlined. House is coming along really nice, dude. I'm loving this build style though. Like, I don't know. I didn't think I would. We're using basically 3 blocks. We're using calcite, we're using blackstone, and we're using warped wood. I feel like it's just coming along really nice and looking amazing together in my opinion. Next up though, we're going to need the warped stairs. And dude, I'm going to run out of warped wood. This is so unfortunate. Let's get my crafting table down, do up a stack of these, and then we're just going to turn. Actually, I'm going to do this stack. Turn that into stairs. And we're going to get rid of the crafting table here. And we can run these warped planks all the way along, and then the warped stairs on top like this. Exact same roof design we did on the other 2 builds, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this in. And there we go. That is one side of the roof complete. And I think it fits in this area very, very well. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to do a chimney? I might do a chimney in the middle of this build on like the edge like I did on this one. But I don't know. We'll figure that out in a little bit. And there we go. We got the entire house roof done. I don't know what that crafting table behind me is doing. I got to go ahead and we got to grab that so that I don't forget about it, because I totally will. And then what do we got to do? I am out of diorite. Am I actually like out of diorite? Let me go check. Might have to go farm with some more diorite here in a moment. Let's see. Yeah, we're out of diorite, dude. That's insane. Okay, I guess all this extra wood can go in there for now. All the blackstone can go in there for now. And yeah, we're going to need to go get more diorite because, wait, am I out of calcite too? That's insane. How? I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, and I forgot to break the little dirt scaffolding I used to get up there as well. Let's break that. And then we're going to head up. We're going to grab some calcite and we're going to grab some diorite. About the 37th time in this video I've had to collect these resources, but that's okay. Luckily for me, they're extremely easy, especially now with efficiency. I'll be able to grab some of this calcite literally so quickly. But yeah, we'll probably just grab like, I don't know, maybe 2 stacks of each, 2 stacks of calcite, 2 stacks of diorite, and then we can call it good. And there we go. That is 2 stacks of calcite. I got to go find myself a vein of diorite now. Hopefully it's not going to be too hard. We're going to go over here, and I think there was one over here that I saw earlier. And yeah, just as I thought, this will work perfectly. We just got to drop down into this little crater here, which reminds me of that video I did, 100 days in the crater that I did. That was my last video, I think. And you just go ahead and grab up all of this diorite, or maybe not all of that. We're just going to grab 2 stacks. I think 2 stacks of diorite should be good. Right now, we got just about half a stack of diorite, so we got about another stack and a half to collect. You know what? I went a little overboard. We got a stack and a half of diorite, but we'll call that good. We can head back up and get back to work building up the next build, or finishing up the next build that we already started. I just got a little bit more work to do there. Okay, now that we got all the resources that we need, we can build up here and we can fill in the rest of these areas, just randomizing these blocks. Okay, we do need to go a little bit taller, and we can finish filling in the rest of all of this, just randomizing the textures like that. There we go. Break that top one and break this scaffolding up as well. And then all we got to do is do that on the backside and then do a little bit of outside detail work, get the inside done. And I think this building will be good. We'll be done. If we go ahead and we come back up here, fill all of this side in as well. I just don't know how to randomize these textures, dude. It's always so hard when you're doing it like this because like you can't just like make it actually look good. I don't know. Maybe that's just a struggle I have. Maybe that's not common. I don't know. Another thing I want to do is I want to add like a little lean entryway on it almost. So like if we go ahead and we outline something like this about that tall, because then we can do a double wide door there, right? And then honestly, should I go out one more? Should be like this. Then we go ahead and get rid of that because then I can do a double wide door like that. I think that's going to be better. So then if we go up like that, same thing here on this side, we're going to need a nice little, some polished diorite stairs, which I already have. We can put right there and right there. Break the stone cutter and we can keep going around and we'll have like this little lean entryway is sort of the idea that I've got in my head. We got to bring this up. It's not going to be as tall as this one. So let's see. So like right there, 1, 2, we'll probably go up to that level. Or maybe do we just bring it up to that level right there? If it's like that, I feel like it needs to be 1 block taller, right? That looks a little odd right now. So let's go up 1 more. Keep switching between the 2 block types. There we go. Just like that. And then what we're going to do, we need to get the roof done on this. It's going to be a little lean roof. So we're going to need black stone, obviously. And we're also going to need the warped wood as well. So we'll take all that. And then to do this, let's go up with the dirt. We're going to overhang by 1 right here all the way along this edge. And then we'll just go up by half a slab each time. So like there, I need some more blocks as well. Let's do, I don't know, let's do like 32 of those. We can just keep on bringing them all the way up like that. We'll do the same thing over here onto this side as well. And it connects in right there just like so. And then if we go ahead and we fill these in using the warped wood here, we'll do this one as well, all the way like that. There we go. Break the scaffolding I used to get up there. And then yeah, that looks really good. We got this nice little lean on the front side here. Only thing is we got to fill in these little gaps like that and like that. And then I mean, obviously we'll need a warped wood. Nope, did that wrong. Need a warped wood in right there. And same thing, we'll have to fill up the backside like that and do, oh dude, I keep missing it. Okay, warped wood right there. There we go. And we got this nice little front lean here where we'll be able to put in a door. And for the door, it's going to go right there. We're going to need, let's see, crafting table. We'll need craft up some more doors and we'll do 1 right there. And then if we get rid of all of the coarse dirt, we go ahead and we replace that with the andesite, keep the stone floor, and we can break in to the rest of the house over here. We'll connect all that, add in a nice little frame like so, and we'll need some torches in here as well. So like there, 1 on the back, 1 there, and 1 there. And then if we go ahead and we get rid of the gravel that's inside of here, we replace it in with the andesite so we match the rest of the stone or the floor that we've always done. And then we'll have to build up to the top here, add in some torches to the attic so we don't have to worry about monster spawns. We'll do these on like both sides like that. There we go. And there we go. We got the area for our nice little, yeah, I think that looks good, right? Only thing would be like, maybe we throw that in the corner. We can run, oh, wrong block. Meant to grab the fences. We can run that up like that. I kind of want to get some lanterns as well. I don't know. And then if we go like window here, we'll just have to do these 2 tall windows all the way down like that. And then glass panes, we can go ahead and we can add in the glass panes. And then on top of them, we're going to do those little warped wood trap doors. I'm going to need, dude, my inventory is so full right now. It's a problem. Hopefully I don't end up running out of these warped wood, but we're going to need some more of these. We can throw these guys there and there. And then honestly, we'll do 1 more window that's going to be right here as well. So the glass panes in for that one. And then I'm going to have to do a little terraform to make that feel a little bit more normal. Something like that, maybe. I think that looks good. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we go, was it like this? No, it's the other way around. So it's the warped wood in the middle. We'll do 5 of those. And then we need 5 sets of sticks on both sides. Craft up those. Throw these warped wood fences in here to kind of hold up the little shutters above the window. And there we go. That side should be good. I think I want to make some torch or some lanterns though. So we got some coal here. Craft up some more torches. And let's just say 10 lanterns to start. So 10 iron. Craft that into iron nuggets. And we can craft up a bunch of lanterns. There we go. I haven't done any lanterns yet, but I want to go ahead and we're going to hang these from these top corners like that. We'll do it on the top rim of the house. And then 1 right there as well. Except we're going to need to hang that down like that. Hang that down like that. And then boom and boom. And there we go. A little bit of light on there. I think we're going to do 1 up here as well on the original house. So 1 there. And we come over here, another 1 right there. And 1 final 1 there. And then 1 there. And 1 right there. I think that'll be good. Because then if we go into free cam, gives the whole area a little bit more light, which I really do like. And as far as this part goes, we're going to have to come up over here. We'll build up here with the dirt. I want to do a giant window up here, right? So we go ahead and we chop out 1, 2, 3, and then 3 tall. And maybe up 1 in the middle there. Let's throw a torch in there, torch in there. And we can do a giant glass pane window all the way along there. There we go. That looks pretty good. We got a nice good window that's going to be off that little front part of the house. And then do I want to add a chimney to this thing. I don't know. I kind of do, but like, okay, what can I do here? We can throw on a nice big window here as well. A little 2x3 that's going to go right there. There we go. And then maybe let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strip all these, strip all these, and go ahead and farm all these up and all these up. And then with the crafting table here, let's craft up some warped shelves. We could throw those guys down right there. You know what? Maybe on top as well. No, not the top. I don't like that on the top. The top ones we are going to get rid of. And then you know what? Do I want to bring all of these down like that? I think I do. I feel like that looks a little, yeah, that looks better for sure. Looks like at the inside of the house, there is a couple pieces of stone that I lost. And then do I want to add in a window there? Yes. A window there. Yes. I think that's going to be it for the windows on the backside. I think we'll do one there and one there. I'm running out of warped wood and it's scaring me. I don't want to have to go back to the nether and farm more warped wood, but we might have to. So crafting table, we're going to need one more trap door. We'll do that guy right there. And then we're going to need a little bit more of these. We could do 1, 2. I think it's just 2, right? 2 warped fence kits. Throw that one right there and throw one right there. Open both those up. And there we go. That part is done. What do I want to do on the back? I think the back I might just leave. There's something else I could do though. Get a couple polished diorite stairs here. We can add in a little bit of detail work. So like just some holes in the wall to kind of make everything look a little bit better. I don't know. I like doing these because it just adds a little bit more depth into the wall. We're just gonna, okay, you know what? I can use the shutters actually. We can stand on these. We can just sort of go along here, replace some of these with these like nice little stairs to add in a little bit more texturing. Maybe even do this one here. And then if we take a step back, it is dark out. That looks pretty decent. We could even maybe do that right there as well. Yeah, it looks a lot better already. I think I need to go sleep though because it is nighttime. Another little small thing I want to do is there's obviously this coal here. It's extremely ugly. So we're just going to mine all that out. And then my inventory is an absolute mess, but we can just replace it with the andesite. Kind of make this cliff look a little bit more natural there. And then do we want to add in some green? I think we want to add some leaves, right? We grab the leaves. Oh, you know what? We got to get some stuff out of my inventory. My inventory is completely full. It's a mess. Then we grab the leaves and we can just sort of throw some of these leaves all throughout here. Add a little bit of touch of green into the stone mixture, right? Nothing too crazy. Like, I don't know what else to do, bro. I feel like it looks really weird on the gray, but like something to fill the area in a little bit because it is just very bland. And then you know what? It's been a while. I should go farm the farm, but I need inventory space. Let me go ahead. We're going to unload my inventory and then I'll go farm the farm after that. Mostly just because I'm down to 11 pieces of bread. I think it's a really good idea. We're going to come back here and we can just start farming up all the wheat. And there actually is quite a bit. The farm is growing very well. We'll be able to expand it quite a bit here in a moment as well. But first we got to go ahead and farm the entire thing first. I think we're going to get plenty. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I think we are going to get plenty of bread, which is going to be great because I'm running low. We're on 10 pieces of bread right now. Not great. Yeah, we already got a stack of wheat and we're not even like close to done farming this whole thing. There we go. We basically almost got 2 stacks of wheat and we got myself 3 stacks of seeds. So we can start expanding here, fill in all of this open area. And we're going to need more dirt in the future, right? Definitely need more dirt, but let me grab all the wheat and the seeds that are on the ground. Missed quite a bit here, actually, surprisingly. So yeah, I think what I want to do, I want to go get some dirt so I can finish expanding. We got these stacks and stacks of wheat seeds I want to be able to put to use, but before we do that, let's go ahead and let's craft up some more bread. I think getting bread crafted up is a good idea. Okay, why did I did that wrong, obviously. We can do 2 more. There we go. And we can go find myself a nice little vein of dirt. I'm going to go a little bit of ways away so that I don't see it from the base because it always looks really, really ugly. Like, I don't want to do this one. I want to go a little further and we'll just start collecting up some dirt. And yeah, I think this one right here will be good. We can just go ahead and farm up all of the dirt out of this little vein right here. Honestly, we might do multiple veins as well because I don't know if one vein is going to be enough because, okay, let's see. We got 3 stacks basically of wheat seeds. So we at least need 3 stacks worth of dirt. So we're going to farm dirt until I at least have 2 stacks because that's how much we need. So yeah, I guess time to just get started and hopefully maybe like 2 or 3 veins of dirt should be enough. Like, I can hope. There we go. That's 1 vein done. That gave me about 1.5 stacks of dirt. We got 1 stack and 38, so a little bit more than 1/2 of a stack of dirt. We're gonna need another 1.5 stacks though if we want to be able to get all of the wheat seeds planted and expanded into the farm. And there we go. It took me about 3 veins of dirt, but we got 3 stacks and 43 dirt, which should be enough to last me a while. I have enough to use all these wheat seeds and then some more if I end up getting some more in the near future. Next thing up here, we got to go ahead and chop out all of the andesite here. I don't like that water is moving. It's driving me insane, but we're gonna chop all this out. I honestly should drop down there and grab the andesite afterwards then, but not gonna worry about that right now. For now, let's chop out all the andesite and we can replace it in with dirt. Okay, if we move on from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna have to go ahead and plant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So right here, we'll go ahead waterlog, and no, dude, I just destroyed everything. Let's go. Not cool. Okay, let's put that there, and then we're gonna have to, we need to grab up all of these wheat seeds that I destroyed, and we're gonna go ahead and we can plant all of this back in right away. Hopefully not destroy it a second time, because that would not be cool. I would not appreciate that. And then let's go ahead and let's grab a bucket of water. Run right over here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 4 blocks in each direction, and all of this can be turned into farm. I think what I'm gonna do, actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hoe or till all the ground first, and then I can plant in the seeds afterward. Not have to worry about both at once, because I feel like that's like just a good way to be very inefficient. We're gonna do another one right here, because then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right there. Go ahead and waterlog. All of this can be hoed, and we're gonna need more water. So let me grab some of that. And then from here, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we'll just do it right here. So waterlog that. Oh, I need to start doing the water before the trapdoor. It makes life a lot easier, I'm not gonna lie. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of this can be done. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And go ahead and hoe all of that as well. And then we need more water again. I wish I could run and jump, but I gotta remember not to jump, because I will destroy my crop. Obviously, destroying my crop is not ideal. I do not want to do that. Oh, from here, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just go ahead and we can do that one there. And we can go all the way along here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think all of that should be good, right? I think this whole layer is ready to go ahead and be planted. We got all these seeds. We can just start on one side and we can plant all of it in. We'll just keep walking back and forth here, and we can throw in the wheat seeds all the way along the edge here. And there we go. All of the bottom layer is planted in with wheat, but we do got to go ahead and get to work on the top layer now as well. And once again, we need water, very obviously. We need to get down here. And then from the top up here, so if this is the way edge block, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, literally my only option. We're gonna do one right there. There we go. And we can hoe all of this going out 4 blocks again. And now I know stuff grows faster if you do it in rows. I don't care. I like the aesthetic of a farm that's just one big farm of the entirely same material, which is why I don't do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of that as well. And then we're gonna need more water again. This is just a lot of back and forth collecting the same old resources again and again and again and again, but that's fine. We are almost done with this farm section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And we're gonna need one more bucket, I think, should finish the rest of this off. So final bucket. Now let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we'll just do right here. I think this spot will be perfect. So water, and then that should cover the rest of the garden patch. And we only got 19 seeds left. We'll start back here, and we can start planting these guys all the way along, just like that. And then you know what? I want to go ahead and finish this rest of this thing in. So we got some wheat that is done. Let's go ahead and let's harvest all this, get the extra seeds. Because then with the extra seeds, we can obviously go ahead and expand. Hopefully it's enough seeds to finish the rest of the garden out, but I don't think we're quite gonna be there, honestly. Let's just grab what we can. Oh, that got really dark. I think it's thunderstorming, isn't it? It is. Actually, maybe not. I don't hear any lightning yet. We got 52 more seeds. We can add these onto the garden all the way along and around this side as well. Just bring it around there. And we do have enough seeds to fully plant that in. Awesome. I think we're going to take a break from the field. Like, I could go farm more dirt, but I don't really want to right now. Now that we got more more farm expansion done, I think I want to do some more building over here. So I think we're gonna bring another building in right here. First things first, we got this cave here. I think this guy is gonna have to be filled in. So let's go ahead and let's add torches down here. Make sure we don't have any monster spawns or anything like that. Maybe one right there as well. Let's go check. Do I have enough andesite to be able to fill in that hole? I'm not exactly sure if I do, but we'll find out in just a moment here. Let's see. Andesite, we got 23. We got 45 andesite. Not a lot, but I think that might be enough to fill in this hole if I'm not mistaken. Also, this is driving me insane. I'm gonna get rid of this copper here. Place that back in with the andesite, just like that. And then honestly, goodbye copper. I do not need the copper. And then like I said, let's go ahead and we can fill in this hole. I think I might be just shy of enough andesite to fill this in. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough. Actually, I think I'm gonna be quite a bit shy of having enough andesite to fill this in. So we might need to go farm up some more andesite, I think. Yeah, it's like all this and then all of this as well. I want to fill it all in, which actually I have an idea. I think there's going to be some andesite andesite. Let me grab my torches into my offhand. If I'm not mistaken, back here, where did I put that water? I think it was this one. If we come in here, it's very dark. Oh no, it despawned. There would have been andesite in here from when I dug out the andesite, but it already despawned. So we are gonna have to go farm some more. I wish I would have remembered all that, but we did not. So you know, what do you do? Okay, is there any andesite up there? I don't see any. You know what? We haven't really been up this mountain yet. Let's go check it out. Maybe we'll find myself a beautiful vein of andesite up here. There's some granite up here. Oh, there's some andesite. I don't know if I want to farm that though. This is right behind my house. I feel like that'll look pretty ugly in my opinion. Maybe let's just leave. Let's leave that for now. See if we can find any over top this peak here. Obviously, if there's some up here, that'd be a little bit better. I don't want to waste or like have that ugly hole there. So any andesite? I don't see any yet. The top of this mountain is surprisingly flat though, weirdly enough. And you know what? I can maybe use some more iron for some more lanterns. Let's go ahead and let's grab some of that right away. If I see it, we might as well grab it. We can just throw it in the furnace in my free time then. I mean, it's not like that takes a lot of time. This is a juicy vein of iron as well. It's a vein of like, I don't know, 9 or 10, I think. Very nice to see. All right, where is the andesite at, guys? Where are you hiding the andesite from me? Literally none. There is some more iron though. Oh my gosh, there's so much iron right here. Massive vein of iron, or like multiple veins of iron, I guess. I'll take it all. Every piece of iron that they'll throw at me. Oh, there's another one down there. Let me grab that. That's 28. I love this world because it is so easy to get iron. Like, that is so nice. Not having to worry about going down and caving in order to find all my iron. I don't know. I just love it. Like, it just makes it makes playing Minecraft so much more fun when you find a mountain. Like, early on in the game, if you find one of those extreme mountains with all the iron in the top, I absolutely love that. I'm not having any luck finding any, you know, extreme andesite veins though, unfortunately. Just a lot of iron. We'll just have to keep searching. Where, like, why is the andesite feel so rare? And look, right over there, that's that nether portal I saw earlier in the video, and that's that temple that I looted like right at the start of the video. I'm actually not very far from the spawn in the world. Not very far at all. Okay, does andesite not spawn at this high of a Y level? Like, what is actually happening? I've been running for a very, very long time, and to no avail. Literally no andesite anywhere up here yet. Even running an F5, like, all I see is stone, dirt, and gravel. You know what? It must not spawn up here because I also don't see granite or diorite, and I feel like if it spawned this high, I would be seeing like granite and diorite because those are like very, very noticeably obvious. Like, that's that white texture and that. Oh wait, no, there is granite right there. Maybe it would spawn up here. Or does it like spawn at this Y level and no higher? Because here there's a giant vein of granite. Maybe let's drop down. Let's go down to that Y level, see if we can find it down here. Still to no avail. I don't know why is andesite so hard for me to find. Maybe I should go into a cave. This actually kind of feels ridiculous at this point. Like, I literally just can't find any andesite. There we go. Finally, we found myself a vein of andesite, and this looks like an absolutely juicy vein of andesite. There's a lot of andesite here. Let's grab myself, like, I don't know, maybe 2 stacks. We'll probably call it good at about 2 stacks. I think 2 stacks will be more than enough for what I need. Little pit stop at the potato patch. We do got some fully grown potatoes here we might as well harvest, and that is 18 potatoes in total. Not bad. We can go ahead and expand that as best we can. Then we got some extra potatoes that I'm going to be bringing with me. I guess I don't know what to do with them, but you know what? Potatoes are potatoes. We might as well take them. I mean, I might as well cook them, I feel like, right? Maybe another food source aside from bread. I feel like my character, my little duck, has got to be tired of eating bread. Although I am a duck. I don't know if ducks get tired of eating bread or not. Anyways, let's break up all of our iron into 4 even stacks, and we can throw this into all of our furnaces here. Very happy we decided to collect up all of that iron. And then if we come right on over to here, we've got a boatload of andesite we can use to just fill in the rest of the cave here. And then we'll fill in this little divot here as well. And honestly, might collect up some of this diorite just because it's right here. And I want to replace it with the stone anyways, because I think the stone just looks a little bit better. But before we do that, let's go ahead and let's finish filling this in with andesite. Do I seriously? I might not have enough. I probably should have collected more. We're down to a stack, right? Will a stack be enough to finish filling this in? I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna try and we're gonna hope, but I don't know that it will be. Oh no, dude, I'm gonna be shy. We're gonna have to go get more andesite. At least I know where the andesite is, and it's literally I don't even need that much. There's like almost none. Then again, I should probably get a little bit because I also am gonna mine that diorite and fill that in. But let me go sleep first, and then once it's daytime, we can go get the rest of the andesite that we need. Now that we slept the night away, let's go head back out. We can get myself some more andesite. Luckily for me, I know exactly where it is. It's just right over that peak. So we got a little bit of a walk, and then we got the andesite, and we can head back. Oh wait, there's andesite right here. Okay, you know, this works. I will just go ahead and grab myself a nice little stack of andesite from right here. Very glad I noticed that. Good thing I was recording, otherwise I probably would have ran over this without even noticing it, because I kind of just like autopilot the game when I'm not recording. Like, I put literally zero thought or effort into like anything while I'm not filming. I just like don't even think about the game. I'm just like playing in autopilot kill it, not even worrying about literally anything. You know what? 52 andesite, that's good. I know where that is. That's actually way closer than I thought. So we can come get that andesite if I need more. Then we could just go ahead and fill in the rest of this hole here with the rest of the andesite, and let's mine out all this copper right away as well. Fill in the copper right there, and then you know what? The diorite as well. Let's go ahead and let's mine at least the top layer. I might mine a little bit more than that. Wait, let me go check how much andesite I actually have in my house. If I have a good amount of andesite in the house, I think I might leave it, but otherwise I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab a bunch of that diorite. I think I said andesite on accident. I meant to say diorite. Let's see. We do have a stack and a half of diorite, so I don't need that much. Maybe we'll just grab the top layer, I think, because I'm only doing one more build, so like I feel like I don't need that much diorite anymore, right? I definitely will take all the top layer here because I do want to do at least one more build yet in these 100 days. I think getting a little bit of the extra resource is a good idea. And then if we go ahead and we fill in here using some of this andesite, I think we go out like that. We go out like that. And let's fill in all of this as well, just like so. And we are out of andesite, but we're going to dig this layer out as well. And right here, we'll sort of replace all of this with andesite too once I get this done. There we go. Hole done. I got a good bit of diorite collected. Now I got to go get that andesite and finish filling that hole in. Okay, now we got the extra andesite. We can finish filling in this hole, and then I think we'll be ready to actually get to work on some proper building steps and stuff like that. You know what? I also want to make this feel a little bit more natural like that, and then maybe we just bring it around like so, mine this little row off, and I think we'll actually be good, right? Yeah, and I think another thing I want to do is I want to build a nice little fence out of some oak wood. So let me check actually how much oak wood I have, and then some oak leaves as well. But first things first, oak wood. Okay, we have a lot of oak wood. Let me grab all this, and then you know what? Do I want this copper? No, get out of my inventory. That's disgusting. My inventory is absolutely a mess right now, but that's okay. Okay, so we got all this wood, and then we also want some leaves. Where did I put my leaves at? They're right there. I think we'll take my shears just to get some extra leaves, and then wait, do I have any sticks? We do. Let's do some of this. Let's get myself some fences going. There we go. That's 60 of those. Maybe we'll get myself some trapdoors going as well. You know, let's just do 2 stacks of wood for the trapdoors, and then all I need, I think we need some more leaves. So let's go check out some of these oak trees. Then we'll go to some of the oak trees on the other side of the build, and then we can get to work. I want to do like a nice little decorative fence. I think that tree right there, or this one. This one's far away. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the water there. No, because that one's far. Okay, yeah, we'll do this one. I'm gonna just grab all of the leaves off this tree here, all the way up, and then you know what? I don't like that this is still gonna be here, so we are gonna chop this down right away as well. There we go. We got over a stack of oak leaves. If I need more, I can always come back in the future and grab more. We're gonna call that good for now, though. Now, kind of what I want to do is I want to add on a nice little fence that's gonna go along here. So if we go ahead and we do like something like that, just randomly throwing down some oak fences. Like I don't want a full fence. I just want little bits and strips and pieces of a fence like that. We could do honestly something that's gonna go down like so, and we'll just keep running this all the way sort of along the trail here. We'll do 4 there. We could do 2 there. Do a little corner one there, and then I need andesite for that, but that's not gonna work. And then maybe we'll do something like that, just all the way along this trail. I think I want to bring the fences, and then maybe we'll do like one right there, and then along this we could also add on some trapdoors to the tops of some of these just for a little bit more detail, where it kind of make everything look a little bit more random and sporadic, I guess. No, that looks dumb. We can maybe do like 2 trapdoors against each other on that one. We'll do a nice little trapdoor right there. We're just gonna keep going along, randomly picking where these trapdoors are going, throwing these guys on like that, and then let's go ahead and let's add in just some leaves along as well to kind of fill in a little bit more of this area. All the way throughout here, we're just gonna throw on some of these nice little leaves. Do I want to do one there? I think so. We can do one there. We can do a double tall there, one there. You know, some behind here as well. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good actually. We go up into free cam mode. We got that nice fence that sort of lines our trail. I actually really do like that. I think that looks good. I definitely got way too many oak leaves, but that's okay because I can always use them for other stuff in the future. I think I'm gonna do another little fence that's gonna go sort of along this side here. We can do 2 out there. We can do a trapdoor right there, and then we can keep these guys going all the way throughout like that, and maybe one right there and one right there. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like that trail looks pretty decent there. I think we'll call that good as far as these fences go along the trail. You know what? I kind of want to bring the trail to go in here to this farm a little bit. So if we go like boom, 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 add the coarse dirt and all there. I think this one as well. And then like this could be turned into farm, but then one more right up here. And then yeah, the rest of this is going to be just a nice good wheat farm in the future. And then I want to do another build over here. So we do need to dig out some more ground here. We do this like that. And then we go ahead and we place the coarse dirt in all there. Is this going to be far enough away? Let's let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that'll be far enough apart, right? So we can do another build right here. Let's go see. Do we have... Okay, the sun is setting, but do we have all the resources we need for the build? Probably. Might need some more warped wood, but maybe not. Maybe not. All the extra oak log in there. We're gonna need all of my diorite resources, and we can just craft up a stack of polished diorite, and we got the calcite right away as well. And I think for this, I want to do like a smaller build. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. We'll make it 5 wide, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or should it be 7 wide? How wide is this? Because this build is very small. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5. Okay. So let's go ahead and we can remove some of this cliff so that way this doesn't feel so awkward like that. And then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only thing is this could probably be moved back a little bit. If we do like these blocks here, of course, do that. And then like obviously door. Okay. Door will probably go here actually. And then let's go. Maybe we want to make a nice little L-shaped building. Where's my, we need polished diorite. What am I doing? Polished diorite. Oh my goodness. We can do like that. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then this can be like sort of the main building number 1. I just got to go ahead and dig out the mountain here a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, because it's right here. So this all the way. Oh, my pickaxe broke, but this all the way up. Let me go get myself a new pick. We're going to enchant one right away. Hopefully we get efficiency 2 this time. That would be awesome. 3 diamonds. We are running low on diamonds. Kind of unfortunate, but that's fine. And then I actually don't have any sticks. That's okay. We can craft up our sticks, and then we can craft up my diamond pick. Grab myself my lapis, and what can we get for an enchant? Ooh, yeah, look at that. We do got efficiency 2. Unbreaking 1, go to the enchant right there. That's actually really good for like a level 1 enchanting table. I will definitely take that. Efficiency 2 is going to make my life so much better and so much quicker. And then the unbreaking as well to help my pick not break. Anyways, we can keep going around. We can outline the rest of this building here. Wrong block. I need to get these like out of my hotbar. There we go. And we can do that. There we go. That's going to be frame number 1. And then I'm wondering if I should go this way as well. So if we go run this down, like let's go, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we can go another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can run this back. It's going to be like a nice little L-shaped building, I think, like that. Then we break this, obviously. And we're going to have to build this up 1 block taller here. I don't know if I'm going to make this look good, but we're going to try my best. How do I actually want to do this? How tall do I want this? I think I want this to be similar to like this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we go right here. We're going to go up 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the height that we're going to do this entire section, right? And then I think this other side section, maybe, or do I want to do this one 6 and this one 5? Or I think what I'll do, I'll just give them 2 different roofs and then they'll be different heights naturally. I think that's a good idea. We can just go ahead and we can run up these polished blocks all the way up to 5. Or maybe I'll go up 6. I don't know. Wait, let me go look again. Out of the back side over here. Yeah, because we got 1 and then 1. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. So let's just go all the way around, finish adding on these calcite and polished diorite, mixing between the 2 for the texturing. Okay, I'm gonna need more blocks as well. Let's just craft up more polished diorite. Should be easy enough. Hopefully I have enough for this entire build. I don't know if I will, but hopefully. We'll just keep going around like so. Alternate between the blocks. There we go. And then this down here, I think we'll go up 5 again. But wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But since this is 1 block lower, I think the 5 up here is just going to be a little bit smaller. Let's see, because this is, yeah, that's 3. So this will be number 4. We'll do mostly the diorite all the way along here, and then this one, and then we'll leave this one at exactly this height here. Then we can go get started, and we could build this whole thing up then, right? Yeah, I think so. Maybe, is this weird? I feel like this is such an odd shape. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out later. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now let's go up with the coarse dirt here till we're up to the top, and then what am I gonna do about this? I don't know. We're gonna start by overhanging like this, and we're gonna overhang 1 block right there, and then we're gonna do the same thing. I think I want to do the steep peak roof as well. So the roof that we've been using on all of these builds, just because I really like how it looks in general. So let's go overhang this way by 1 block as well. And then if we overhang this one by 1 like that, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. We're going to have to figure that out. But then, okay, we need this like that. We can go full block stair, stair, full block stair. We can do 1 out. We can go stair, full block stair. And we're going to do this all the way up to the middle. And I'm just trying to decide if I also want to do that on that one or not. I don't know. Okay, and then 1 up. and one out like that. And we're gonna have to do the same thing over here, but we are gonna need more windows. Let's craft up more stairs. Not windows. We're gonna need more stairs. Holy English. We can do stair, and we can do this all the way up to the center, and then, oh, I did not face that the right way. Face it outwards like so. And we can keep on just doing this all the way up into the middle. And then for this, do I want to do a steep roof here, or do I want to just do a regular roof? I feel like I could do, let's see, if we go down here and then we do that one there, we're gonna overhang all of this. I don't know how to do this because I kind of made this like a really awkward height to deal with. We'll figure it out. So like that. We're gonna need more stairs, obviously, so let's craft up more stairs, and we craft up more polished black stone. And once again, just keep on bringing it along like that and like that. And then do we go with the steep roof, or do we go with a regular roof? I'm trying to think. I could do the steep roof, right? Let's try the steep roof and see what that looks like. It's just gonna be 1 block shorter, which I think will be okay, right? We bring this one up as well until we connect it all the way to the middle, and then boom and boom. Perfectly ran out of stairs just as I finished this build, or finished the outline. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to bring the brick slabs to kind of divide these off. So obviously here is going to be one down the middle of this entire one, and then I also got to do one down here as well. So we go up with the coarse dirt here, and then in with the black stone all the way until we connect it into this roof up here. Then maybe, do I want to bring it up one? I think I do, like that. And then all I got to do, I believe, is fill it in using the warped wood. Let's go ahead and let's break all of the coarse dirt here that we got put down, and we're gonna need the warped wood. I hope I have enough. Fingers crossed. I might not, though. We might have to go farm up some more warped wood. Really hoping I don't need to go farm more, because I do not want to go back to the nether and find that warped wood forest again. So please, I know I don't have very much left. Oh no, dude, there's no way I'm not gonna have enough. I straight out just am not gonna have enough. Okay, we'll have to be like as efficient as we can with the wood, and then maybe, like, fingers crossed, absolutely on everything, we might be able to do it. We're gonna start with this one here first, I think, because then we can connect the bottom one in. So if we go all the way down here with the warped wood, we're gonna craft up this. Oh no, this is tough, dude. Let's go ahead and let's fill in all of the areas first, so like that, and we'll do these two as well, all the way down like so, and then all the way down this one as well. And then with the warped wood stairs, I'm 100% gonna need to go get more warped wood. I do not want to go on that journey, but it's something I'm gonna have to do, I guess. We'll bring it all the way down there, and then yeah, we're gonna need more. Dang, dude. Let's go crafting table. We can do, I can only do 4 warped wood stairs. That's tough. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Okay. Well, we tried. It just did not work. We're gonna need to go farm up some more warped wood. So hopefully I don't end up dying. We do got 47 bread. Do I have any cobble? I do. I think what we're gonna do, I need to empty out my inventory a little bit, because right now it's kind of extremely full, and I don't like that. So let's go ahead and let's empty out like just some of this extra junk in my inventory, like this wood I don't really need, and then we'll call that good. And yeah, I'll just see you guys once I make it to the nether, to the warped wood forest. Finally, we're back over to a warped wood forest. All I gotta do is go ahead and collect, I don't know, how much do we want? Probably like, maybe like over a stack, just so we actually have enough. And honestly, I just thought about the fact I probably could have just grown some of these warped wood trees in the overworld. I don't know exactly how you do it. I think you need to do it on like netherrack, if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, that probably would have been a pretty good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and collect a little bit more warped wood, and then we can get back to work building up the rest of the house. Of course, this one isn't, dude, I don't like when they don't have the top, because then the auto tree chopper just does not work. Okay, I'm back, so we can start working on that, but my inventory is absolutely full. I gotta dump some of this stuff out before I can actually get to work, because I need the inventory space to be able to work. So let's go right here. We can just dump all this. I'm gonna just empty out my inventory a little bit, and then I think that's good, right? We got 2 stacks of warp stems. I think let's just go for it. Let's do like half of this like that. We can do a full stack of these as stairs, and I think that should be good. Grab my little crafting table. Let's get back on the roof, and we can finish building up the rest of the roof. I just got to get up here with the coarse dirt, and we're gonna finish up this old one first here. So if we come over here, we go ahead and we add that, and then we just go all the way along here like so, and we do this as well. Oh, this should be a black stone block, I think. I'll switch that in a moment. If we do this one, this will be the rest of the main building finished off, and then we're gonna need, let's see, a stone cutter, and we're gonna grab 1 black stone stair, break that, and throw that guy right there so it connects in with the rest of the house. And then as far as this goes, I think what we're gonna do, we can do the solid block row along there like that, and then we can add on these guys. And see, it's not gonna connect in perfectly because they're at different heights, but that is okay. I can sort of make it go around. So if we bring this one all the way in like that, oh nope, like that, I think this will look decent, I'm hoping. I don't know. I've never really built like an L-shaped house like this before. Yeah, I think that looks good though. That doesn't look bad at all if I do say so myself. And we got to do this side as well. And this house is basically almost completely done for the most part. I got very little work I got to finish on it, like connecting that into there. And then do I have enough stairs or am I going to be, I'm going to be one shy, bro. Really? That's actually crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and craft up. Oh, I already have the resource I need. That, and give myself one more stair. Throw the final stair right there. Grab my crafting table. And then if I hide myself back here and we go into free cam mode, this is what we got for the house. You know what? I actually don't mind that. It's a little weird how it's like one block lower, one block higher, but I think it's chill. I think I'll stick to that design for the entirety of this build. And then all I got to do now, polished diorite and calcite, we got to jump up here and we got to fill in the rest of like these open spaces like that. Get rid of this little scaffolding right here. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit more stuff I got to do, but I'll do that in due time. And then let's just go up here with these slabs. That was kind of like the most awkward way to get up here, but that's okay. We can do that. I think we got one more side and then we're done. We just got to do this one right here. Once again, I'll do mostly the diorite. We'll throw a little bit of calcite in there as well, like that. There we go. I think the base of this build is done. We just got to add in a little bit of detail work now and stuff like that. We can start out by punching a little door spot right here. I think in the future videos, it's something I need to work on a lot. I'm going to start doing like interiors. Like I'm not going to move on to another building until I fully decorate the interior of the previous building, because I am so bad at that right now. It's actually sad. Something like that. And then we're going to need one more diorite. Let's grab, oh wait, I already have it. I have 4 polished diorite stairs right there. We can do that. And we can run like the stairs down. So that way there's that little drop. I don't know why, but that's how that's going to go. And then honestly, I should just go to sleep because it is nighttime. I think all we really got to do is some little decorations. So we're obviously going to add that there. And then right here, if we chop out a window there, chop out a window there, and chop out a window there, add in the glass panes all the way down like that. Chop a window here, here, and here. Once again, we can do 3 little windows right there. And obviously we are going to go ahead and we're going to do the trapdoor thing that we've done on all these. I just got to go ahead and we got to get some more sticks, some more warped wood, and then we're going to need a lot of these. Okay, other way around. So it's like that and like that. 11, hopefully 11 is enough. I think 11 will be enough. And we're going to need more trapdoors as well. Let's just go ahead and add these all the way along like that. And then the trapdoors on top like so. Same thing here. Fence gates, open them up and add the trapdoors on top like that. Then I'm trying to decide, do I want to do that? I think I do. I think that adds just a touch more detail. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and strip all of those. I did not mean to place that torch. We can collect these guys. I think I'm gonna throw my crafting table down and leave it there, and my stone cutter as well right away. And then we can go boom and boom, craft up those shelves. Oh no, I wanted to leave that. What am I doing? I'm just like so used to grabbing it. And then 1, 2, and 3. That side decorated as well. What do we want to do here? I think we'll do one big window. That's gonna go like that. And we can go boom, boom, boom all the way along, and big old giant window right there. 3 shelves there. Kind of looks unique, but that's okay. Now let's go ahead and let's add on a nice little thing like that. I think that'll be good. And yeah, I think for the most part, I feel like this area is pretty decently decorated. Add some torches in here to brighten it up a little bit. One there, one there, and one up there. I want it all to be lit up. And then, okay, andesite as well. Get rid of the gravel and do that. And then what else do we need? I need a door. We can craft a nice little door as well out of the warped wood. I'm keeping the entire everything in the same build style. I think it's just better. And then, okay, you know what? We need a core shirt here actually. So let's do that. Replace the door. What else can we do? Okay, we can do lantern right there and right there. And then if we come out here, like it looks pretty good already. That wall is a little plain though. What do I want to do about that? I don't know. Maybe we'll like chop it out. We can do a nice little 2x2 window like that. And then we're going to need another set of shelves. So we'll go ahead and we'll strip these and grab all these. And then 3 and 3. There we go. Warp shelf. Throw those 2 right there. And then do I want to do these trap doors on top? I think I do. And I can honestly just go ahead and open up some doors like that right away. Same thing right there. Oh, I placed that wrong. I meant to place that right there like that. And yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this house is decently decorated just like that. I don't know what else to do. Like if we come out into free cam mode, I feel pretty good about that. Like it's not the greatest looking. It's a lot of white and blue builds though. Like look at this. Everything together. That's what we got so far. It's all very similar. Oh, I did not mean to do that. There we go. What else can we do? We can throw like more leaves over here, I guess. Like that. Maybe throw some along here. We'll grab up my stone cutter. And then we're going to need some more up here as well. Do I have any more? Let me go check the house actually. Do I have more oak fences in here? Oak fences, oak fences. We do. We have 6 oak fences. Oh, do I have oak trap doors as well? We got 23 oak fences, we could sort of fill in the rest of these little gaps. So if we do, let's just say 1, 2, we're gonna do 1, 2, and 3 like that. And then if we add on some trap doors, add some fences, or no, some leaves throughout like that. There we go. I think that's good. I feel like this house looks pretty good. So in the last 100 days, what we've done, we built up my starter house here. I'm very happy with this. I love how this turned out. Got a nice, beautiful starter house. We added on this giant chimney off the side, which I also love. And then on the inside of the starter house, we got storage. I need to work in the next video. I'm 100% going to do it. I'm going to try to decorate the interiors. But we got a giant storage area. We got furnaces, bed, my enchanting area, and then the upstairs is empty. And if we come out here, we then built this little building right here. We got like, I don't know, it's like this little length one and then a tower, which I'm happy with. Haven't really built one of these towers in forever. I don't like building towers because I'm not very good at them. I think it turned out okay. Got the nice little pointy black stone roof, and then obviously all the buildings are empty. There's literally nothing inside of here but the staircase that goes up. And then we built this house over here, which is very different. I basically just did the same thing I did for this, little shorter, and then added this like lean entryway onto it, which I do like. Once again, empty house. I honestly really need to start decorating interiors. It bugs me. And then the most recent one, we got this small little L-shaped house that I think also looks pretty good. And then here is everything. This is the entire finished product of what I could do in 100 days. Oh, and then also we do have, let me go back here. We've got this nice little wheat farm that is not done, but oh my gosh, it has grown a lot. That's awesome. Anyways, though, that is the end of the 100 days. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.